Yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear you.
hear you just fine, buddy.
You're good. Okay. We can hear you though. Okay.
All
I'm
right,
checking
here
right
we go.
now.
Now we go. Mic check. Mic check.
Right.
1 2 1 2. Welcome. Welcome. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to a new year, a new day. This is Gaming Treble. And I am so happy to see all of you guys. And, of course, we're actually heading track into the new year. I am Torrance Hudson, aka HUD Zero, aka the Ironheart of Xbox, also known as the old school player, and you are with us right now into the future of what video game podcasting is all about. So, of course, I'm actually going to introduce my brothers, my pals, my confidants. We're going to talk about the first guy, the Neon Shogun. And when I say Shogun, you say show enough. He is also the Samoan brother from another mother. He has the best beard in the business. And not only that, he's all about the ARPGs and JRPGs. And he is guaranteed to put you into a chokehold and make you tap out. Listen, I can't explain how awesome this guy is. He is Tony San Miguel.
Lawrence, I'm blushing, buddy. What's up, players? Happy New Year. It's a celebration, bitches.
Woo! Yes,
Lawrence said
sir.
I'm all about the JRPGs and stuff. Right now, I'm all about the Pirate Yakuza. I am all in. I am maxing out all my stats, and I'm just starting level chapter 4. On top of that, I'd like to say to our new friend who might be listening, Ice T, hi, buddy. Not looking to get anything out of you, just want to be a friend. Please come hang out with us sometime.
I
Absolutely.
love that.
Now,
And
we're gonna go over some nice highlights, and then we're gonna tell you how the show is gonna be. We got big plans coming up.
oh, yes, we do.
Matt,
Yes, we
let's
do.
get this
Yeah.
party
Oh
started.
yeah.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Now, of
Yes.
course, I can't explain more about this guy. He is the ladies' man. Not only that, he has the best hair in the business. He is also a very good friend of mine. Knew him for a very long time. I couldn't I couldn't have a better partner. I couldn't have a better friend.
Thoughtful
Man,
too.
I tell you, yeah, very thoughtful. Of course he is.
That's
But
thoughtful.
not only very thoughtful, but not only that, he is also all about the collections, man. He is a collectible dude. All about those collections. He collects all, or he collects nothing. He is also about collecting those achievements, platinums, you name it. He is all about it. Not only that, he plays the games that don't even have achievements. He finished those too. His collection is big, so is his heart. And of course, he's also about knowledge. Castlevania, SNK, Fatal Fury, you name it. He will drop that knowledge. He's all about it. He's into that lore. He is the one, and of course, the only Johnny Elisea.
Thank you, Taurus, for that wonderful introduction, and also uh, great cosplayer as well. As,
Oh, yes, of
as
course.
I,
I can't forget about the cosplay. Can't forget about the
yeah,
That's
cosplay.
pride and joy.
yeah,
You can't
no,
forget that.
no,
Nope,
no,
nope, no.
exactly. But yeah, so here we are, the second day of 2026. Starting, it just started,
Mm.
So we're taking our time, and I think this year is going to be a wonderful year for all of us. And I'm always, it's always a pleasure to be here with you two guys, you know. And what I'm playing right now, I'm just trying to finish up. It's funny that Tony's playing Like a Dragon, Yakuza Pirate Hawaii. I'm playing the director's cut of Yakuza Zero, so it was nice to relive that game. Even
Sega's
though
getting
there
love.
was, yeah, of course, man, Sega's definitely getting love, and speaking of Sega, I know Torrance has been busy with Shinobi
Oh
Artificers. I'm
yes.
sure
Oh
he's
no,
enjoying that game.
that game was like
So,
crack. That game was like crack, man. Oh my god, I love it. I
yeah,
am all
game's
about it.
beautiful game, isn't it?
Yes,
Now
it
you
is.
see
We all
why
on
it's why
Sega
it's
tonight.
why limited. Yeah.
I keep on going back to the earlier stages because I mean I'm getting new power ups and stuff. I'm like, okay, I didn't get this. I'm going back. I can see what I can do with this bad boy. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Exactly.
And also
Yeah.
trying
Like
to
I
get
said.
faster times, trying to see how fast I can actually finish those stages too. I'm like, you know what? Let me see how how I can hack it through this bad boy. And
Yeah.
bosses too, and how quick I can get those bosses too. Because man,
Oh
the
yeah.
more you level up, those earlier bosses are like
That's it.
beautiful, awesome.
Yeah, at first they'll give you a challenge though, but then once you start getting all those power ups and you start getting your weapons, and then have you tried the TIF challenges though?
You
For the
talking
dark
about
region,
are you talking about the Dark Region one? What the Dark Region one?
the dark region, yeah, dark region challenges when you beat the
No, not yet, not yet, not yet. I'm not sure. Yeah, but
oh,
once I do, I will definitely let you know because I mean I want to really try to level up my characters before I just kind of jump in and see.
it's best to do that because you want to make sure you get all your abilities. When you get all your abilities, and then once you start getting all your weapons and upgrades and your health and your kunes upgrades, so you can hold more of them. It's better to wait though, so that way you'll be able to go through it though. Because if you try going through it early, it's not gonna suit well for you.
Yeah,
So
you're probably gonna
definitely
get
take your
you're
time with
probably gonna
that.
get God spanked anyway. Anyway. But you know me. I'm like one of the I'm one of the stubborn players. I'm one of the ones that say, you know what? I'm sick of. I want to skip to the end. I'm one of those guys. You ever seen that? Okay,
Uh,
there's a show called Midnight Madness. You ever seen that one? Where the blue team actually,
that sounds familiar.
yeah, it's actually believe it or not, Michael J. Fox is actually in that movie. Young Michael J.
Oh, okay.
Fox. Um,
Okay.
and so Midnight Madness, basically what it is about this freaking millionaire nerdy dude and everything that actually created this game and actually, sent out these
Hmm.
invites to all of these players, and each player actually had a envelope based on what team they are. So they all team up, and basically he just set up all these challenges all over the town. And the final goal and everything, basically, you have clues, and you have to go through the clues, and it tells you where the next location is and stuff like that. And there's one part
Oh,
where the blue team wants to cheat, so they're like, "Oh, let's skip all the holes and everything. Just go to the ninth hole." So you just skipped all of them and everything, went to the ninth hole, and then all of a sudden a little flag came up and it said, "You cheated. Now you got to go all the way back to the first hole and start all over again."
oh boy, that's what happens.
Bro, it's
You're a
it's it's,
cheater.
Oh,
it's
it's from 1980. I'm all
yeah,
in on 80s.
yeah. Oh man,
Oh yeah,
80s.
Thank you. I
80s.
Yo,
got
Oh
something new to
man.
watch.
80s films are amazing. I'm
Oh, of
sorry to
Peak,
course.
say
Those are
this.
peak
classics,
cinema was
man.
the 80s.
You can't beat the 80s. You really can't.
No,
So
absolutely not.
especially when it comes to games too. Let's not forget that
Oh, of
video
I'm gonna
course.
be
games
real, yeah.
video games really hit its stride once it hit the 80s. Double
Oh yeah.
Dragon, Contra, all those great games that they came out in the
Castlevania,
80s. The Castlevania, oh my god.
Legend of Zelda,
Yep.
Metroid.
And then
Dude, we could go on for hours.
out for hours and hours and everything. Believe it or not, we have plenty of time to get into that, dig into that nostalgia hole because basically, you players out there who are watching right now, we are going to be talking about the future of gaming Treble, and gaming Treble is going to be growing with you. Trust me when I say that this is going to be a very, very awesome show. And if you were missing out on anything, I hope you're not. Come back to this show. We're going to talk about the games we played. We're going to talk about the games we want to play, but we're also going to talk about all the things that we want to do. We got
Hmm.
plans as big as okay. We got plans as big as Texas. Probably even bigger. But it's actually, going to be interactive. It's going to be fun, and also, I can go on and on. But this mantra that I'm actually going to talk about right now, we're going to talk about our sponsors. Our great sponsor, Dubby.
Hmm.
They are awesome. I need to let everybody know that they are so understanding. I actually, I go back and forth with them all the time, and they have amazing products. They actually always talk about the new products. But I talked to them a little bit too, and I said, you know what? I mean, we really love your products out there. We want to push more. and they said, okay, well, tell us what you guys want to do, and I'm actually, I'm working with them so we can actually try to get some exclusive stuff and everything. We could probably throw it at you and everything before they actually announce it. So that would be awesome. I'm pretty sure that you guys, that everybody out there, they want to, know more about the product because this product is so freaking amazing. Everyone needs to know about it. Yeah, great. A lot of influencers already have W, things stuff like that,
Mm,
and it's true. But
yeah.
I want to really have more interaction with them, so I can actually be more interactive with our players out there too. So, but yeah. So, but to get started, let's talk about our phase one. Basically, um, let's talk about what our plans for the near future is. Um, Number one, we are already talking about gaming topics that pretty much not a lot of people have been talking about. We talked about secret codes. We talked about what we talked about like certain
Ooh, old
games.
school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
We
know
talk. We also talk about strategy guys too.
strategy guides. We talked about
Yeah.
old gaming
Shows, gaming
shows,
shows.
game
Yeah.
shows. We talked
Mm-hmm.
about we talked about video games that actually became movies that actually became video games and movies that we wanted to become video games that never did
Hmm.
but could
Oh
have
yeah.
potentially be. Same thing with cartoons, potential cartoons
Yep.
that could have been video games.
Hmm.
Oh
Yep.
my man, we had
It's not too late though.
no.
They could still do it.
Hey, listen, they're bringing back Masters of the Universe, so you know for damn
Oh,
sure
of
they're
course.
gonna do that. They brought back GI Joe, but
Yeah.
in a weirder
Raptor
fashion.
Cobra. Yeah.
Yeah, Wrath
That
Cobra.
could have been a little bit better, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're doing Masters of the Universe, I mean, come on. Where's Thundercats? Where's Silverhawks? Come
Thank
on.
you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that is so damn true.
Yeah, that was such a great topic though. If you haven't seen that episode, please, players out there, go check that episode out. I think you're gonna have a blast.
Yeah, check out our archive. There's a big archive of
Yeah.
amazing shows. And believe it or not, it takes a lot of work, but I'm actually going to be shortening them and actually do more clips and actually so kind of splice it up a little bit, so make them shorter and actually more kind of bite size, so that way you guys can actually interact a little bit more. And I'm also going to be doing some hodgepodge, a couple of things here and there. That's going to be really awesome for you guys too, so you can feel the flavor, feel the flavor that we're actually putting in there. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the 2026, the year players take over. Now, why do I say this? Well, let's look at let's do a recap of what the industry's been going through. Okay, the industry has been going through a lot of shit. I'm going to be blunt.
Yeah.
A lot of people have different opinions. Politics kind of get involved. The way the prices have actually been jumping and everything up and up, up. People are talking about, oh yeah, why is this console race, it's convoluted as it is. Now you know about console wars. Console wars and everything are pretty much dead. They are. Let's just put it straight. No one's talking about console wars anymore. Nobody is. Because it is. It's dead. Um, and people are talking about more about games, but now people are trying to find more problems in gaming just to get engagement. No, I
Yeah.
don't like that. It's nobody gets inspired from that bullshit. I'm being real, and I think that us at Gaming Trouble would like to flip the script, rewrite it, and actually etch it in stone and make it the golden standard when it comes to video game podcasts. So that is our goal, and we want to put our golden stamp on that. And we want to show a couple things: audience power and sustainable growth. Why do I say audience power? Because basically, yeah, granted, we do things because it's entertaining. It's funny to you guys. You give us feedback. It's fantastic. But the thing is, what we'd like to do also is we want you, the players, to be involved too. We want you to grow with us. And actually, this is what our goal is. there's a couple things that I kind of threw out there. Believe it or not, Tony, you mentioned a few before. So I might as well put it out into the open. We wanted to try to have players call in. Do like a
Yes.
small call in thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
one time, in a thing where people
Hmm.
will call in
Yeah.
and you can give a couple of minutes in a thing, you give out the question or give out whatever it is, and then
Whatever topic you want to talk about, like
yes,
anything you want to discuss. Like say if we're doing a topic about, let's just say about like strategy guys or some old shows, and somebody wants to call in about those, you're
I've
more
been
than
wanting
welcome to
this
do that.
segment for a
Because
while.
mhm.
yeah, because I don't see too many podcasters doing that, and most some podcasters will do it, but they will only do it on their websites. So
Yawn.
Mhm. Mhm.
You
yeah,
want to interact with a live
they they,
show.
they,
They're
they,
going to
they
give it
want you
to
to
you.
pay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. So
exactly.
what we're working on right now is we're going to probably do something like through WhatsApp or what have you, that you and the player could be able to come in, and we will selectively kind of bring one person in, say, hey, you're gonna put out your spiel, put out your thoughts or whatever it is, and they will make a big topic out of it. And say, hey, hey, that sounds great. Let's talk about it. Boom, we got ourselves a subject, and we'll
Yeah,
have a little nice duration about it. I mean, obviously, we don't want we're not gonna make the whole entire show about it, but we're gonna make the segment more about whatever you're talking about, which will be fun.
right.
You know. Also,
Of
we're
course.
probably yeah, yes, sir.
Basically, I think what you're trying to say is we want to give the players what they want to hear, not just what we like. We want to give you what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
That's exactly what I mean. It's
Total fan
That's
service. I'm all
yes,
in.
right.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Number two, which is actually a couple of thoughts. I'm pretty sure that we all agree on this. We are also going to be more outgoing. That means we are going to be out there, and we're going to have segments pretty much on the fly, which is actually going to be interactive, probably a show,
I'm loving this.
either a show or a certain shop that comes in there, and then we go in there and we check out the cool shit they have in there, and we're like,
Right.
oh, we're excited about stuff like that, and that would be cool because it'd be something different, and it doesn't even have to be on a certain day. We could be like on a random day. We could be like, oh yeah, we're going to be going to X, Y, and Z over here. Have you ever been there? No, and we just have a good time. We talk the shit and everything, whatever it is. We chill out. We actually have a burger or two, whatever it is. And well, if you eat burgers, if you don't eat burgers, that's fine. But I'm just saying, if you go out there and
If you don't, I'll eat it.
that's exactly,
of
and
course you
then
will.
well, of course you will, and then of course we actually go in there and we have we go to a shop and we look at that and we find something and then we talk about it. We don't really just see it. We just see it and we like, oh yeah, 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 no. We pick it up. Oh shit, I remember this game, and we talk about it right there on the spot. So yeah, I remember this game. This game we had such and such and such, and we just talk about it. It could be, I don't know, like for instance, Elite Beat Agents. Oh shoot, I remember Elite Beat Agents when they first came out. And I had all these freaking amazing tracks and stuff like that. And you have multiple levels and stuff, and there's a touchpad, and you can be able to, and you have to do it to the beat, and it gets ridiculous and everything when you get to the higher levels and stuff like that, and you get to a point and everything where you have to become cheerleaders and all that stuff, which is really freaking difficult. You have to be like lightning fast with that with the tap board, tap for the DS. Great game for the
Right. For
DS,
the yeah.
interactive.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
and stuff like that, or we could talk about like if we see a Game Boy Advance game, Oh, I remember Final Fight One. Oh shoot, I remember when it came out. It came out for the freaking Game Boy Advance, blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. This is like almost arcade perfect, almost. I can say
Right.
almost. I say almost because mm,
Yeah.
you
The
know.
only thing was cool about that version was you get to change so much of the colors of your characters, and plus you can unlock the Street Fighter Alpha versions of Cody and Guy in that version.
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
freaking amazing.
Yeah,
So,
that and plus the cutscenes, and there was like dialogue when you reached through the bosses as well, which I thought was very unique.
yep.
So it was definitely a good. It was definitely a good point for sure.
hmm and things like that, and that's what we want to do. So that's something we were kind of thinking of. And then of course, there's a few other ideas that we actually had that was pretty cool too. Such as um, Johnny, you actually had an idea that
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had something. Yeah. I was thinking also though, since Torrance, you and I, we've been collecting of like retro gaming, so we're gonna have a segment that we're gonna be showing off. Like our newest our newest games added to our collection, and it will say like, we went to our favorite retro store, we picked up this old classic game. Show us that game.
Yeah,
Show us those
so
games.
look at that. So I got this from the we got the retro, we got the Evercade retro games. These right here I've been
Nice.
seeing all over the place, and it's actually pretty funky because look at this.
Hmm.
It's like a small little
Oh,
kid in
it's
the thing,
small
but
too. Look at that.
the screen is absolutely amazing. When you turn it on, see this right there. I mean, it's absolutely
Oh wow.
beautiful. It's clean. It's like, and the sound is not too bad. I just wish it was just a tad bit louder because when you play like Tomb
Hmm.
Raider, that's the only thing that they could have worked on was the volume. Because when you do the cutscenes, remember the audio the old cutscenes from the game. It's all in there. The problem is that the sound is low.
You
You
can't hear
can't.
them, huh?
You can
Yeah.
barely hear it unless you have the headphones on. When you have the headphones on, it's no problem. And also, it does have
Okay.
this. It does have a little port right there. That actually, you can be able to plug in. No Bluetooth,
The
unfortunately.
Bluetooth?
No
Ah,
Bluetooth. That's
There's
the
no
man.
only
Bluetooth.
thing.
Really? What?
No Bluetooth.
Oh
No,
man.
no. That's the only thing that actually doesn't work with this. And on top of that, this actually has a Wi-Fi, so you can actually connect
Okay.
because there's a store. You can actually download games, individual games as well, or collections, depending on you want to do it. I think there's about I forgot how many megabytes. No, how many? Yeah, I think it's like one gigabyte or something like that. It's something like that
Hmm.
of memory, internal memory. They can be able to store the games directly, and of course, there's secret games you can unlock as well. Depending on what you do, there's a game in here. Astyanax, the arcade game, is actually in this without the
Oh, wow.
cartridge. I found that I was like,
Okay.
oh, I remember this game. I played this game. Dude, I was on that game for hours. I was
Mm-mm.
on that, dude. I
Wow.
I love Astyanax. They did make the NES version. The NES version was a little bit different, but the arcade version of Astyanax, oh my god,
I remember that
oh
game. Yeah, it's
yo,
Angelico. I remember that.
woo man, that was my joint.
My god,
Oh my god.
my godbrother had that game, and I remember playing that game when he first got it on his birthday. We played that for hours. I have memories playing that game. I didn't play too much of the arcade version. I'll be honest with you, but I played more of the NES version.
Yeah, and,
So
and I also got like I said, the Pico Arcade. The Pico Arcade. If you don't know who Pico is a game. It's a
Oh,
game. Yeah, it was actually I believe it was in the UK. It's based off in the UK. They actually had a
mhm.
series of arcade games that some of them did not reach the states, but there's some games that actually did get a translation that brought to the states. Dungeon Master is one of them, and then you got Legend of Silk Road, which is actually another game. You can actually play that game on the Ant Stream. Also, they have a version of that also. And then Master Fury, which is actually like a fighting game, is actually on there as well.
Okay.
So, but there's a lot. But there's a yeah. But these are fighting games before fighting games became like a major thing. Trust
Yeah.
me,
Right.
when you play this. So there's like 9 games on there. And there's a few other games that I want to get. Of course, there's the IRIM collection that I want to get. And what's cool about this, and I gotta show you this feature. And this is another
Sure.
reason why. This is the only reason why that I actually love this. You can do this. You can change the screen, and you can actually play like this. See these two buttons right there? You have the A and B buttons here,
Yeah.
and you have the controls right there. You could play freaking top-down, actual freaking shooting games on this bad boy. And
Oh wow.
they need more. I trust me. I saw a few. Irem has
Yeah.
a few, and a
What?
few other games. Oh my god, dude!
Dude,
Give me
if I'm not
more.
if, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't they have SNK games on there?
That's correct. Yes,
Okay,
sir. Bingo.
I knew I saw something. They had like a collection of Fatal Fury games on there.
I believe
So
they have three collections so far, and one of them also has God of Mark of the Wolf. So that's
oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
That's very
So you
cool.
can play that bad boy on the go,
On the go.
and yeah,
That's cool.
and the battery life is pretty damn good and everything. It's good for like
Yeah, I was just gonna ask how long does it last?
about 6 to 8 hours, which is actually pretty damn good.
Okay,
So
yeah,
yeah,
just like normal, just like the Switch and the Switch 2.
yep.
Okay.
It's a USB port, obviously USB C. So
Hmm.
that means you can charge it anywhere. Uh,
Okay,
Dude, great, great gift. I got to thank my boy for that. He actually bought it for me. He's
that's cool.
very thoughtful. Um, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's something that a lot of players who want something simple on the go. This right here is a simple on the go kind of thing. Yeah, some people play on their phone. You just should get this, put this on,
Uh,
with that or whatever. But
I mean, yeah, but you know what? Playing on the floor has its limits, though. That's
that
why I always like to
that's true.
take my Switch 2, though, with me, though. My Switch 2, I have a big library of games I can play. So I see people on the train playing their Steam Decks. Like I saw this one guy, like I was
Dude,
passing
that thing's
by
like
him, and
this. Dude's
I
like
yeah,
kind of
this.
want
and,
one.
and you want to know what game he was playing?
What?
He was playing Batman Arkham Asylum on there.
Nice.
Because I saw him playing the Steam Deck. I was like, I took a quick peek. I didn't want to be too nosy. I said, let me see. I said, oh, he's playing Batman Arkham Asylum. Pretty cool. That's
Mm.
awesome. Yeah, I seen a couple people play those on the trains.
Yeah, well, I
So
mean, basically, so basically, to get off subject on that one, well, not really
yeah,
off subject, but on subject. You heard
Say hello
that
to Chris.
the Rug Ally, yeah. Hey, what's up, Chris? What's
Chris,
up, my man?
how you
Hey, he's here
doing?
to interact and hang out, dude.
Oh yeah,
That's
what's
cool.
going on, man?
Good to
How you
hear.
doing, bro?
But,
Oh
but
man,
yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
but that's one of the segments that I want we were gonna do though. Like, say it could be a new thing, or it could be an old thing. Like, say we went to like the retro store, or we happened to go to a to some kind of store out there, and then we found like a very rare game, and we'd like to show you that game as well. And maybe you people out there will know that specific game, and then we'll talk a little bit more about that game, that specific game, and we go on to the next one, and then we're gonna be sharing our retro stuff and whatever new stuff we got. So you
Exactly.
know.
And of course, we're still going to do some other segments that we come up with too, and because I mean, obviously, one of the segments is going to be talking about portable games. Obviously, we're going to talk about the
Sure.
history of portable games. We're going to talk about the Tiger games. The Tiger. You
Hmm.
remember those little
Oh
Tiger
yeah,
games?
of
Yes.
course,
Oh yes,
dude.
dude, there are so
To
many. There's so many out there. It's
guilty as
ridiculous.
charged. I had a couple of those things, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I
Yep,
don't care
Double
Time
what people
Express and
Dragon.
say.
Double
Listen,
Dragon.
Yeah, Double
let
Dragon,
me.
Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, dude.
Mm.
I had Mega Man 2. I had Batman the animated series.
Very
Okay,
nice. Very
listen.
nice.
Here's the thing, and I'm I know we're but since it's a pretty good subject though, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But please correct me if I'm wrong. I think the hatred of all these Tiger games started. And listen, I love James Rowe. I met the guy, very cool dude. But I think ever since he did that episode of these Tiger games, and he was like roasting it. He was saying how crap they are, and I think that's what brought the rise of all these people that are now hating these Tiger games. Do you agree with me, or
You know what? No,
I'm
no,
I
delusional?
didn't
no,
even
no,
know
no,
there was a
no.
hate for him. I
Okay,
had no
well,
clue.
me personally, I've been catching wind on that, and you know what? I've been doing this
Okay,
Yeah, it's
because
normal.
because
You don't
so
like
I'm
it?
not
Cool.
crazy.
because
So I'm not
Game and
crazy at all.
Watch, without the freaking Game and Watch games, you would not
Okay,
have a
thank
Game Boy.
you.
You would
I
not have
had
a
that
Game
one.
Boy.
Loved it.
Game Boy would not exist if they didn't have Game and Watch. If they did not
Okay, you
have
see,
freaking Tiger
I'm not
games,
crazy.
if they did
I'm
not
not
have
crazy.
Tiger
Thank
games,
you.
you would not have any of that shit that you're playing right now. Respect the freaking past. Respect the retro games. all the retro games that you actually are shunning and spitting on and stuff like that, it's basically birthed to some of the crap that you're playing right now. Pardon my language, but it's true. It's that is absolutely damn true. So don't give me that all that stuff about but they wouldn't. No, they would not. Everything starts with a seed. You know,
That's right.
it starts with a seed,
Yeah.
and that's the only way you can get all that stuff. So
Yeah,
I
because
would So anyway, go.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. No, no, no. I was just gonna say because like ever since he released that episode, that's when I think we saw a lot of people start trashing on the Tiger games and say they were dumb. Now you seen the episode, right, Tars
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
Tony?
did. I did. I said
No, I
Okay.
didn't.
I watched
You
a
didn't
little
see
bit
it,
of it.
Tony? Oh, you have to watch it.
I
You
okay,
Tony,
yeah.
Tony, you have
Watch the
to
whole
watch it.
entire thing. Watch the
Yes,
whole entire thing. I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, he put up some good points, but some of the
he
points in the
did.
thing were completely like, whoa, dude. You don't have to hate on it that badly. These games
Yeah,
right there were before all this other stuff was actually even burnt. Dude, there was no Game Boy. Game Boy didn't exist.
No.
Tiger
no,
Tiger Games was actually on its way out. Once Game Boy came out, once Game Gear came out, and all these other
yeah.
portable, that's when
Atari Lynx.
when all that started coming out, Tiger Games was starting to dwindle and actually kind of die because
Right,
the other stuff was superior, obviously. But Tiger
right.
Games was what we had.
Exactly.
The little kids played it. Yeah,
Yeah,
come on.
exactly. Even Tiger came up with their own game, the Tiger.com. That's what it was, and they had their own games. But unfortunately, it flopped though because the games weren't that great, and people were not digging the whole black and white thing. And
Mm.
plus, I mean, they did have some good titles on there that could have been good. I mean, they had Resident Evil 2. They were about to have Castlevania Symphony of the Night though, but they had canceled that. Then they had Fighters Mega Mix. They had Batman Robin on there.
Yeah,
Duke
yeah,
Nukem 3D was on there as well. So,
yeah.
but yeah, but unfortunately, it was a flop though for them.
So Chris actually said, "Geez, wait, Tiger Hell things like football and stuff." Yeah,
Yeah,
they had the
bowling.
bowling, they had
Remember?
bowling, they had
Mm-hmm.
baseball,
Oh, okay. It's
they
got
had
great.
Yeah,
they had bowling, they had baseball, they had golf, they had
yeah.
they even had
Oh yeah,
they had Tiger Talk. They ones to talk to you. They had the Tiger Talk. Remember the Tiger Talk football ones with
yeah, dude. I was
dude.
just gonna
They
mention.
started in
Did you mention?
'78, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sharing you a link in the chat. I'm sharing the links
yeah,
for you.
dude. I don't know if you remember. Remember they had the talking ones. They had the Super Street Fighter 2 talking ones where they had the voices and they announced the characters' names. I thought
yeah,
that was cool.
bro.
And
Come
it says
on,
round one fight. It says Cammy, Fei Long, T Hawk. Yeah. I was like,
yeah.
oh, that's pretty cool. Just like
See,
from the arcade. I was like, wow, this small little thing was able to get all the auto voices into this small thing. I said that's pretty impressive, though. I mean, of course, it's not going to play anything like the arcade that you play Super Street Fighter 2, but you know, that's how they did it. And I thought it was pretty unique.
Yeah, so let me see. Hold on a second. Let me see here. I think I'm trying to share that thing that you actually popped in, so everyone
Bro,
could
on
kind of
that
see it.
link, I'm scrolling like several times. I'm only in the T. Well, I'm in the T's now, but there are a lot of games, a lot of Tiger
It looked
handheld
like there
games.
was, I know a shit ton of games, dude. It was a lot.
It went much longer than I thought it did because they have X Men 1996. I'm like,
dude,
I didn't know they were
dude,
still making them.
dude, did you know they had a Mortal Kombat Mythologist Sub-Zero one?
I think I scrolled past it, but yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see.
they even had a Castlevania Symphony of the Night one. The
Yeah,
art
they
of
do.
that looks good. The art
Mortal
looks
Kombat
nice.
Mythologies. Wow.
Yeah, and dude, let me tell you something. What attracted me from those Tiger games? The art. You know that nice art they have on the sides.
Oh yeah,
Those were gorgeous. I love the art design, the way they did it.
bro. Let me tell you something. I mean,
Yeah, they even
the,
have
the,
Mortal Kombat trilogy on
yes,
there.
that's right. I mean, come on, man. They really knew what they were doing. You know, I mean, I know we're getting like it's weird. We're getting into a segment into talking about that and stuff like
Yeah, but
that
this is examples
because
though.
yeah, but these are examples. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what kind of stuff that we actually do. And this is if this is your first time joining us and everything, please go ahead, hit that like button, and also hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to us. Be a part of our team. Trust me, you will not want to miss any episode this year. This is going to be awesome. We're going to talk about all the great benefits and everything of actually helping us out and everything, and actually joining us and donating to us. Listen, we got a lot of great things that you will incentives that are fun, are awesome, and are actually well thought of, and you are going to love every single one of them. Trust me when we actually talk about it, and you're gonna want more. Let me see. Let's get into our next part. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna try to get some interaction here. I mean, Chris. I mean, he's here. Chris. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts? Something that in your wildest thoughts. What do you think we can actually do, or what can we talk about this thing? What would you like to see? It'd be great.
Yeah,
I
man.
would love.
I want to know what you want. What do you want?
Yeah,
What do you want us
exactly.
to do?
Because exactly,
Hook you up.
we'll come up with a version of our own, of our own, thoughts and profiles, So, oh wow, you didn't know they had a Simon's Quest, Chris? Oh my god, dude, I had that one.
Dude, they had time. Yeah, Simon's Quest was one
I
of the
played
first
it on the
ones.
school bus.
Yo,
Dude, they had Shinobi on there as well.
Man, that game was so
Dude,
cool.
Chris, if you get a chance though, go look at some of the old Tiger commercials, and then like when they show like that one
They're a bit
particular
silly.
game, they'll show like four more games. They say also available Double Dragon, Simon's Quest, Shinobi, and Mega Man 2. They'll show you like all four other ones as well. Oh yeah, they
I
had
found
Afterburner
GoldenEye in
too.
Sonic 3.
Yep.
Dude,
I
they had
found GoldenEye in Sonic 3.
Afterburner
I
too.
had no idea.
Dude, yeah, Sonic 3 was on there. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Afterburner was
thought they
on
died in the
there.
late 80s. I didn't see them
No,
since.
no.
Wow.
They kept making games and everything until like almost
Oh, dude, they had
Well into
Visionaries.
the
almost
90s.
90s, almost in the
They
90s.
had
Yeah.
Visionaries in there. Remember Visionaries?
Visionary. Yeah, we were talking about that. Visionaries, dude. They had
They had a
Tiger
game
had
on.
it. Tiger had a
Yes.
game. And
Yeah.
we wanted a modern version. We wanted a modern version of Visionaries, and we were talking about that too. We said, you know what, that would be so freaking cool if we actually made that into a video game. But then I was like, wait a minute, that's right, they made a Tiger Woods one. No, Tiger Games one. But you know what? That would be great if they actually did an actual freaking like modern day, like full on, like even have the
Yeah.
soundtrack. They would have the Visionary
I
soundtrack
would
and all
love
that stuff.
Oh, that would be
You know,
awesome.
oh
Yes.
my, like, or better yet, they could do it like Ninja Turtles. It doesn't have to be the original. It could be like a different take on a Visionary's soundtrack or whatever it is. But it would still be freaking cool because we were actually playing a freaking Visionaries game now. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. You want to know what's crazy though? Now I just think about it. There was only two Castlevania. Like I said, we said Simon's Quest and Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I think those
Mm.
are the only two, right?
Yeah, that's the only two. They're the only two they made. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do a Dracula's Curse one, which is, which is odd.
Yeah,
But yeah, but dude, there was a lot of them. There was like ones based on TV shows and stuff.
Yep.
Oh man, and movies.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dude. They had a Wheel of Fortune game. They had a freaking what do you call it? Let's Make a Deal. They had one. I think they made a Let's Make a Deal.
Todd, you had to remember this commercial. So you're a Street Fighter, huh? You're no Street Fighter.
Yes. Yes, I remember that one. Yes. Oh, so good. So you want to be a Street Fighter? You're no Street Fighter.
Not until you master the six warriors.
Yes. Six. Only six.
Beat three in a row. Zagi, Honda, Blanca, then we'll talk.
So freaking awesome. I
can't believe I remember this commercial.
Yes, but it's so freaking good.
It was great.
And we got excited. I was like, oh.
They knew how to rile up kids back then, man.
They
knew how to rile us up.
Dude, I remember walking down the aisles.
Our parents.
I remember walking down the aisles of Kmart. I walked through the aisles of Kmart, and I actually would see the Tiger Woods games, Tiger games out there, and I'm like, oh, Mom, can I get? No, you're not getting that. Then on Christmas and everything, I see it in the tree. I'm like, yeah. So yes, absolutely, good time.
Oh man, if you go to Toys R Us, you see all those lined up, man. Yeah, oh boy,
Toys R Us, man. Toys R Us was like
they had a lot of them.
Toys R Us, it was like basically it was like crack for kids. Pardon my language, but it
Oh,
really is. But it really was because you walk in there and people will be like they'll be like just dazed stupor. Like the parents will be talking to them and everything, and they will like be zoning out. They would not even pay attention, and you'll be like freaking like watching Peanuts and everything. Wah, 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 wah. Uh-huh. Wah, 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 wah,
Yeah,
wah,
yeah,
wah, wah, wah.
true.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're like, uh huh. They'd be like, uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh.
oh, wow, wow, papa,
Oh wow.
papa.
Yeah. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah. Uh huh. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep, like that. And then when it's time to go and everything, you'd be like still stuck in the game.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
hmm,
exactly. But it's true. But it's so true. Toys R Us needs to
yeah.
come back to that. By the way, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna
Well,
talk about.
well, didn't they
Oh,
say they were supposed to bring back Toys R Us? I don't know. I heard
yeah.
something
Oh,
about that.
Johnny, dude. Listen, remember we went to go see Ninja Turtles, and we actually went over to Palisades.
Yeah, but that was a small one. I'm talking about like a big store though. Yeah, there was like a small section. It was at a Macy's,
I think
and
they had one in New Jersey. There's actually there's one in the Jersey Mall. I think it was in one of the malls over there in Jersey, where they actually do have a full fledged freaking Toys R Us store. I think it was only one level though, right? Was it a one level?
There was one in Rockaway. I worked there as a teenager,
Right. Yeah. So yeah. So
and that was a
yeah,
full fledged one.
yeah, that's
we
a full
have one
fledged
over
one.
at Yonkers, so it's around Central Avenue, across county.
Yeah, that was a
Oh
long
man,
time ago. That was a
yeah,
long time ago. Yeah.
I do. I get so depressed whenever I pass around that area.
I don't
You
want to
know,
grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Yes, I
yeah,
hope they don't get copyrights for that one.
'cause
But still.
yeah.
But
And I
yeah.
remember there used to be the truck right over there. Like, like once you like pass it, you see that there's a truck right up there, and it has Jeffrey Giraffe on there, and then
Yeah.
you're going to the right place.
Yep.
And the
So,
white windowless van next to it that said free candy.
uh,
Oh, so that's where little Johnny went. Oh,
I
hi.
don't know if Johnny
let's
went there.
not let's
I went
not
there a
have
couple
any
times.
dirty thoughts by
I got
now.
some back. I got some back rubs. I got some good back.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess.
Maybe something happened to you, but that's not what happened to me.
Wow. Okay. Hey,
You sicko. I don't know
Just
where
having a
you.
laugh.
he
I don't
only
even
touched
Just
know
me
where
having a
you're
once.
going.
laugh.
I don't know
He,
where you're getting at it, but
he
that's
but he only touched me once. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let me stop that. All right. Anyway, but seriously, but seriously though, but yeah, but seriously,
so.
we have some great stuff. Let's talk about this. We're going to talk about audience, not just audience interaction, like a choose our path kind of thing. We're also going to have deep dives. Deep dives, more deep dives than I think into games and gaming lore. Some amazing games that we played in our past, franchises that that people may or may not have played. We'll even talk about what's that? Oh wow, dude's like I told y'all about that abandoned confidence. Wow, wow, bruh. Well, hey, listen. It was only once. I'm just kidding. But anyway, but yeah, Chris, yeah,
It's
all.
probably
That's
my
all I
happy
is.
place when that happened.
Oh my
Maybe it
god.
was a van, but it was a truck.
Oh, now, son, tell me where he touched you.
You guys are
Oh.
sick. I am not saying anything.
God damn.
Uh,
But
they make
anyway.
jokes like this on Family Guy all the time. It's funny, dude.
Oh God, yes it is. Yeah, it's like oh
Yeah,
boy.
like
But anyway,
that's
he's like, then the parents like, okay, I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him.
and he
I just
pulls
want
out
to
the
talk to him.
shotgun.
Yeah, I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to shoot him. I just want to talk to him. All right, wait. But yeah, we're gonna do deep dives definitely.
Yeah, we
We
did.
Nice.
We did a couple episodes. We did it. We did one with Mega Man. We did one with Double Dragon. We did one with
Yep,
Castlevania.
Castlevania. We
So
did.
we
No,
got more. We're gonna be doing
we
soon.
got a hell of a lot more. We're gonna
Yeah.
do short. We're gonna do short form clips. Now, let me try to explain that. There are going to be times that where we're going to kind of do like little mini clips and everything. Maybe we'll talk about things behind the scenes. Some of that stuff is actually going to be available on Patreon. I'm going to talk about Patreon later and everything, but we're going to have some cool stuff for Patreon for all the players that actually decide to join us and reach those tiers. Because believe it or not, those tiers are going to be rewarded very, very handsomely. Trust me,
Bro,
you are going to
what the,
want, you're going to be wanting it so badly, and it's going to be
What's that,
awesome.
Tony?
Go ahead, talk.
we never got an answer from Chris. I'm asking him right now. What would he like to see on the show?
Oh, yeah, that's right,
No,
Chris. Chris, what's up, man? Talk to Chris. Well, talk. I know you're, I know you're listening, but hey, what do you want to, what do you want to see? You want to see me run around naked? I'm just kidding. No, just kidding.
I'll do
Do
it.
you want to see me
I'll get us banned.
with a
I'll
with
get us. I'll get us banned.
Yo, put me in the intro, like the opening scene of Austin Powers.
Oh my god,
Oh, cool.
dude, that'd be great,
Yeah.
man. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'd
it'll be
totally do
great.
it. I'd
It'll
do
be
it.
great, well, yeah, I'll think that
I'd do
if
it.
you want to get kicked
Oh,
out on YouTube, that's a guarantee.
and she was a fembot all along.
Let me tell you something. If the clip's
Wait
on
a tick.
YouTube, I can do it too.
That means
Austin
I'm
Powers
single
clip is on
again.
YouTube,
Oh, joy! Woo!
I'll
Yeah!
take the risk.
with the exact music.
Yes. Yep, exactly. Oh my gosh. That would be all about,
Yeah.
man, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
man, we'll be
Yeah.
thrown out.
Yeah. Well, no, we'll censor it and everything. We'll put gaming Treble and everything, all the parts and everything. It'll be awesome. Anyway, but let me see. Woo!
I'll be
All
minus
right.
filming this summer.
Yeah, we're going. We're going. I'm not much into retro games. Do you play anything current or last gen? Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, you saw.
That's not a bad idea. No. We could do
Yeah, we
modern
can talk
stuff
about
too.
everything.
Yeah, we talk about everything,
Yeah,
dude.
we saw pretty much everything.
I mean, I know you're not much into retro games and stuff like that. I mean, but modern meaning what? Like, are you talking about like what? Uh,
Chris and I talk about stuff like Gears of War,
yeah.
the good stuff. We
All
keep
those,
track
all
of
those
like
type
new
of
stuff
games.
coming
Okay.
I
out.
like to hear about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of
Well,
stuff.
hey, dude,
A lot of our listeners like that stuff.
listen. Let me tell you something. I mean, I would love to do a deep dive on Gears. I would love to do that.
Oh, yes.
And also,
We
I
could
mean,
do that.
I've been doing a lot of reaching out too. Just listen, I'm constantly on the move. I'm reaching out to all these devs, thing. Hopefully, I can get one on there to come to. I know we're a small channel, very, very, very small channel, which is hopefully to become a big, very, very big channel. But of course, we take baby steps. But the baby steps and everything, I like to, and not like the game. We're talking about the we're gonna make sure that we actually.
I gotta jump in real quick.
Yeah, right.
I got one cosplay suggestion for Johnny. Johnny, why haven't you done it yet? You got to do Dom from Gears. You could pull that shit off, dude.
I know. I have to see if I. The thing is that I want to go with a crew. I like to go with a crew of guys though that does it because I don't want to be the only COD guy wearing that. Because I mean, I did have a plan though. I wanted to do something with a bunch of my friends though, because I remember like I always wanted to do a Gears of War cosplay. This is like when the game
Bring
like came
Torrance.
out.
He could be A-Train.
Oh yeah, of course.
Woo! Bring it on, sucker.
Woo! Yes, woo!
A-Train
Yes,
is my boy.
yeah, absolutely.
Hey, listen. Well, Tony, you could be Kim if you want. You could
I
be.
ain't shaving my head.
Oh, come on, just this once. Your hair's gonna grow back anyway. Or put a ball cap on you. Put a ball cap. No,
Yeah, wow. That's
I'll wear a helmet and be Carmine.
okay,
Oh yeah,
that'll work.
that you can do. Yeah, that you can do. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
and plus I would have to see. I have to get somebody to really like work those armor pieces, and I have to get the lights up and everything, and that's gonna cost quite a lot to get done. So
Oh yeah,
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 quite a lot.
Yeah, see?
yeah. Chrissy,
Chris
it's
said he likes
ball cap.
console. He likes console, anything original Xbox, PS5. He knows. He
Oh, the
relates to
original
it.
Dude,
Xbox.
So that's a
still
good
have my
20
original
years of spanning right there. We got a lot of material.
Dude, I got original Xbox, so I still have my original
Yeah.
Xbox. I still got my game, so there you go.
let me tell you something.
So
Let me tell you something. You are right now up my alley because believe it or not, video games have really like reached its like pinnacle at that point. A lot of video games, especially for the OG Xbox, they really like pushed graphical fidelity and cinema and all that stuff to like another level.
Yeah,
And PS2 did push too. Trust me, they did. But and then they had a larger fan base, of course. But when it comes to Xbox, Xbox really did take it that much
Well, their
further.
online, their online was better though.
And
The
the
online
online
was
was
so
yeah,
much better
online was so much
because
better. Yeah, of
you
course.
couldn't here in the states. I'll tell you for example why the Xbox online was better because the fighting games you could play online on the Xbox and it was pretty well received.
Mm-hmm.
But there was some games on the PS2, like let's take for example, like the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection
Yeah.
that had Third Strike and Super Street and well, it was Hyper Street Fighter 2. So
Hyper
Hyper
Street,
Street Fighter 2.
Hyper Street Fighter 2. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you could play those online on the Xbox. The PS2 you couldn't.
Mm.
So that's the advantage that the Xbox had over the PS2.
True, true, true.
So
True, true, true. Yes,
yeah.
indeed. Mm-hmm. So I mean, so they though, but the thing is though, yeah, we'll talk about it all, dude. Let me tell you something, Chris. If you stick with us, I mean, we got the whole entire year. There's 364 days left in the year. We have plenty of ammo in our chamber. Trust me, the ammo shafts and everything right now is full of everything you need. You want the mags, you want the M880s, you want the the 2160s, you want all that stuff. We got them all in the back chamber. So if we're in the trenches and everything, we're ready for war. So hey, come on, man. We're gonna bring it all. We're gonna bring it all. And on top of that, if this goes on to our next thing, community episodes. We are going to have episodes where the community, that means you, Chris, and also several others, can be able to get an opportunity to come on to our show. We're gonna probably do it either through Patreon or maybe we'll even just have a random guest and everything come on there and say, "Hey, join us for one episode has a guest." So it'll be our fourth, be like us, the gaming treble and guest, and then we'll have the guests come in there and put their insights on whatever topic we actually throw out there. It'd be awesome. It'd be fun. It'd be cool, and we get it like more perspectives and stuff like that, and it makes things interesting, makes things fun, and we'll grab on to other players out there who actually are, they might gravitate to, to that guy. Who knows? You never know. It'd be awesome. How we get that, and also we're gonna do collaborations as well. So of course we're gonna reach out to other podcasters who are pretty much like-minded, who actually are open-minded as we are, and actually have visionaries like we are, and would like to come onto our show and give a perspective about certain things. And on top of that, their fan base will come to us as we will have our fan base go to them. It'd be awesome.
Hey, Steve, if you're still listening, we need you.
So yes. Oh yeah, yeah, of course. We get a pumpkin pie. We get a pumpkin pie. Yes, we do. And of course, and let me see. So community episodes, yes. So that's the community episodes is going to be awesome because we're going to do not just people who kind of jump on, but we're also going to have, like I said, those phone calls. We're going to do the call center kind of thing where we'll actually be able to kind of pick person, jump on, say what they have to say, jump off, and we actually go on about whatever they're talking about, whatever it is, or they have a question about, certain games such and such, how do you feel about it? And then we all give our perspective about what they're asking. And it'll be a whole entire episode like that. And it'll be cool because we interact, and it'll be, and we get the back and forth, and it actually makes the players feel like they're part of us, which is great. I love that. But it's all about community. That's what we want. We want community, video game community. That's what I miss that so much. Video game community. I remember that. We grew up on that. We had we had our little cliques, I guess you could call it. We had our groups that we actually hang out. We used to go to the arcades like every weekend. Have 5, 10, 12, $50 and everything worth of coin. Listen, Nathan's was the joint. Nathan's was like the hangout spot. We would go there. Love it.
Yeah, Saturdays I used to go there like almost every weekend. I would go over there, and and be with the crew there. We used to have a blast, you know.
I had an amazing time there, man. I mean, and
Every time it was always a good time when I'm going over these places, man. It's just like yeah, we talked about this like so many times though, but I don't care. I'll keep saying it again. Meeting people like face to face and playing games right there with them is better than playing people like online. You know, I'm always the outgoing type and just meeting them face
Yeah.
to face. That's the best way. And
Like we said in
that's
other
why
shows, if you have an arcade or a buddy with a couch, get some couch co-op in or hang out at the arcade. If you're lucky and fortunate enough to have that, take advantage of it as much as you can.
and here's the thing though. Speaking of arcades though, we did spoke like backstage in private saying that we were going to go out because there are definitely some arcades out there in the states though, and we are definitely going to go visit these arcades. I already went to Ghost Goblin arcades over in Chicago, and I wouldn't mind going back there again with these two fine gentlemen. And
There's
then
a
there's
few.
another.
You mean Galloping Ghost, right? That's what you meant.
That's what I just said. Yeah,
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 Galloping
that's
Yeah,
what I
Ghost.
said.
Yeah.
there's a few
Yeah,
here locally, right in the tri-state area. We could all check out.
That's true too.
There's a
I mean,
couple,
yeah,
yeah.
but the one I showed you guys, I think it was yesterday though. That's a must right there. That is a must. We have to go to.
I remember
Mm.
So
I used to work at I used to work over here at the amusement arcades and everything. This is actually my old W-2s all crossed off, but you actually see it right here. I actually used amusement arcades was actually part of Nathan's. That was their big arcade right there. I don't know if they still exist. They probably still do, but that was my stopping grounds and everything. I used to work there in Yonkers and everything when I was living up there. So it was pretty cool. I mean, I actually loved it. Going there in the afternoon, like mid afternoon, I think when they first kind of opened up and stuff like that. We had all the
hmm
freaking arcades. Man, free play. You want to talk about free play? Go over there,
oh
open up
man,
the corner,
I
thing.
swear.
Click, 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 click,
I
click.
would be so fat if I grew up and hung out there with you guys. Nathan's and video games. I'd just be, yeah.
And
I'd be the
listen,
fattest kid
Dude,
on the block.
I,
dude, let me tell you, let me tell you something. It wasn't just Nathan's hot dog. They had also Pizza Hut over there. They had
mm,
Baskin Robbins
that's it.
over there.
Oh, speaking of
Yeah, I'd be
Baskin
done. I'd be
Robbins,
done.
Yeah,
did you
I
see?
love Baskin
Did
Robbins.
but did you see that new collaboration they have with Super Mario Bros? They actually
Oh
have
yeah,
a
that's
collab.
in Japan.
Y'all
Yeah,
make me
Yeah,
hungry right now.
yeah. Yo, let
yo,
me tell you something. One of my friends, she got lucky. She was there in Japan. She was lucky to go over there when they had that collaboration. I've been to the
um,
Baskin Robbins. I've been to Baskin Robbins over in Japan, and let me tell you something. The Baskin Robbins over in Japan kicks the living shit out of the Baskin Robbins here in the states, and that is a fact.
all the fast food places do. Listen, fast food
The Mc,
places they
dude,
actually
dude,
collaborate
the
everything
McDonald's, dude, the McDonald's over in Japan had the street burgers that was promoting Street Fighter 2. Why don't we have that here?
because we are a
And
bunch of weirdos. That's why we just don't like
let me
taking
get
risks.
exactly. Let me let the players out there know that listen, if you don't like eating the McDonald's here in the states, try the McDonald's over in Japan and try out the Samurai Man. And
Mm,
that is my favorite burger over there. And I said to
mm.
myself, the only McDonald's I will eat is when I go to Japan. You know, I was disappointed that did not try out. I really want to try out those street burgers. I really do.
you know,
Oh man.
and that's another thing too. I mean, because in the future, we'll probably be traveling. We'll probably be going to
Oh yeah.
events. We're gonna be going to.
I already got events going on. I'm actually planning on going to Evo Japan, and I'm probably going to go to Evo USA because it's
See?
going to be
Gaming
back
Treble
back
World
back
Tour.
to back.
Yeah. hmm
Yeah.
And
Gaming
So
Treble World Tour is gonna
and
happen.
and we want you guys to be a part of it because think about it. When we actually do these events and stuff like that, we're gonna be interacting with you
yeah.
guys. You guys are gonna be live. We're gonna have the equipment. We're gonna have everything there, and we're gonna have a blast. And we're gonna be just us. We're not listen. We're not gonna sit right there like some suit and everything. We're actually not over there like some freaking freaking broadcasting network. Nothing. No, we are players having a good time, showing our love for the game. That's what it's all about. You know, and when we actually
Yep.
when we do that, we're more genuine. We're actually more interactive. We're having fun, and we're having fun now, dude. Listen, let me tell you something. We got a lot to talk about, but we always go off topic too because that's what's so cool about it. We also this is another thing we're planning on doing. This is actually going to be cool. Who likes Mystery Science Theater? Raise your hand. Do you like Mystery Science Theater? Have you
I
ever
am
seen it?
so happy you're
Me,
going here.
Ha, ha,
All
have,
right.
me,
have you seen it? Yes, exactly. Oh man, I
of
love it.
My
I love
wife
it.
and
course.
I
I
still
love it.
watch Riff Crack,
I
dude.
love it. And I watched some older episodes too, which is pretty cool. Let me
Oh
tell you
yeah,
something. We are going to sit right there and we're going to talk about video game movies, bad ones, good ones, some whack ones, whatever it is, based off of whatever it is, and we're going to critique the blank out of it, and we are, and it's going to be so much fun,
oh
and
yeah.
you know it's
So
going to
watch
be
along with
us.
us.
Hey, yeah, and you guys are going to be with us on the ride. We're going to
Yeah.
be we're going to be like sitting right there, and we're going to talk about that all that stuff. And we're gonna have an uncensored version too, which is gonna be cool because we're gonna be sitting right there and we're gonna be swearing, we're gonna be having a good time, we're gonna talk about a whole
Yeah.
bunch of stuff, some
I
off
get
the
to wear
wall,
blue.
some things are gonna be off the wall. You are going to enjoy yourselves and everything, you know, and that's gonna be for some of our Patreon members and everything because I'm talking that's more benefits. I'm teasing you. I'm sprinkling some teases at you of what we're going to throw
Hmm.
in there. And trust me,
Oh yeah.
oh man, you listen. Patreon is going to be so bonkers. It's going to be so bonkers. You're going to be like, oh, damn, why am I not? Why am I not?
Yeah.
Because it's that's how awesome it's going to be. But anyway,
Yeah.
let's
It's gonna be too hot for YouTube. I'm telling you guys right now.
wait. Oh, dude, it's going to be so saucy. It's going to be so saucy and everything.
Yeah.
It's gonna make freaking Chick-fil-A and everything go out of business. That's how saucy it's going to be.
Oh.
So so yeah. So let's move on to the next thing. Um, so let's talk about like the our identity. What gaming Treble is all about. Our identity. Why? What makes us different? I think we already discussed half of that stuff. Why we're so different.
uh, I think we could I can elaborate here
Oh
why
yeah,
we're
let's
so different.
elaborate. Yeah, elaborate a little bit.
Sure.
And you know, drop that knowledge. Drop that knowledge to
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Because I'm not gonna mention this group though. But there was an occasion where I did see somebody like they're collecting games, okay? And there's nothing wrong. If you're a player and if you love to like have a stack of games and collect your games that you probably missed out on, or maybe games you didn't play, or maybe because you had to sell that game at that time, which I understand because there's some games that I had which I wish I never sold them, and you're buying those back. That's cool, but you need to know what game you're buying and say to yourself that, oh, I just bought this Mortal Kombat game, and the person don't even know what number that Mortal Kombat game is.
mm. Oh, that's a travesty.
So
That,
that
know your shit.
when I saw that, yeah, when I saw that, I was like, okay, so you're just collecting it. You just don't really care about the lore though, and you don't even know what number that game is. I mean, if I'm gonna buy a game, okay,
Mm.
I want to know like what's the game about, and is this game is like the first game, or is this the second game, or is this the third game, or is this a prequel, or is this like a brand new game, or is this a side story? That's what I want to know because I'm not just gonna buy a game. Oh, this is a popular game, and that's it. And I don't even know what the number is. I can't even like answer any questions of the game that I bought. That's not us. Okay. When we buy our games, though, when we do our segment that we show off our games, we're gonna know what this game's about. And if there's some fun facts on the game, we're gonna give you guys that. And I've been seeing some, like I said, I'm not gonna mention any groups, so, but I've been seeing a lot of groups do this shit, and it really grinds my gears. And I
Mm.
feel like there's not too many people with great knowledge of gaming out there. So that's what I want to put out.
You know, I'm glad you mentioned all of that. It is so true. We want to become the platform that is really built around gaming community. Um, that that literally builds itself. So in other words, we are not just the brick layers, but we are also the ones who actually are pulling in others and everything to put their own bricks into our building. If you get what I'm trying to say.
You taking a
So,
shot at my basketball skills? They called me the bricklayer.
oh, hey, okay, there he is.
I'll build you a house.
That was a wow. So, but, woo. Okay, cool. Well, listen, you know what? Listen, I mean, if your
Sorry,
basketball
man.
skills are
You're
that
laying
bad,
a foundation. Let's
yes.
go.
So yes, exactly. But we're laying that foundation, and we want all of you players out there to be the ones who are actually laying the bricks with us, because every single thing that you actually put out there, whether it's a contribution, whether it's a donation, whether it's a joke, it could be a funny joke. Hell, it could be anything. It could be your artwork, which is another thing I want to say. If you are an artist, if you have something out there that you are passionate about, if you are an indie developer, just getting started, I don't care, and you want to show it off, and you don't have a platform to kind of throw it at, we are willing to go out there and actually push it for you. Bring it to our show. Show us some footage. If you actually have something in there, we'll sit right there and we'll like, oh wow, okay, what are you doing? What kind of game is it? Blah, blah, blah. And we'll put it out there. Hell, if it helps you latch onto a not just a developer, but basically a platform or whatever it is, that would be great for you, and it'd be great for us because we helped you and you helped us. So that's what's great about it. We're not asking for much. We're just asking for your time, your devotion, and your love for gaming. That's what we're built off of. We want your love for gaming because it will grow us. And what will grow us will grow you. And this is actually something that I really want to put out there. Gaming Treble and everything, basically we are considered the song of the players that actually built a house of the future. So that's what we're all about. So let's make that happen, and it's all up to you guys. I mean, come on, you guys and gals out there who play games, who actually enjoy them, who play them either casually or hell, even hardcore. You know, we want you to be with us, and we want us to be with you. So that's our thing. Let's see what we got here. What else we got here? Yes. Let's talk about the culture, that I want to do. We're talking about gaming. We're talking about the generation play. I gotta explain about this. And we've actually been talking about gaming generation play since almost near the beginning. Pretty much. Generation play is a movement, which basically it's the same thing we're trying to put out there. We are growing together as a new generation of players who actually enjoy and share games and don't tear anybody down. Don't sit right there and actually tear people down. So that's the thing. We're about people who actually enjoy them and express them and show their love for what they play. We don't sit right there and say, "Oh, you play on X, Y, and Z. Why are you playing on that? Those games are trash." Come on, dude. I grew up in the arcade. I don't care what you play on. They're all running the same power source and everything. As long as it takes my quarters and everything, and I enjoy it. That's all that matters.
So the game's fun. That's all that matters.
Thank you.
That's don't be a dick. Be a dude.
Yeah, thank you. Right. Facts. It's just so true, man. I don't care what console it is. I don't care what console it is. Whether it's PlayStation, Atari, Xbox, freaking TurboGrafx 16, I can go on and on. If the game is good, if the game is fun, if the game is I likes what I likes. That's how how I usually put it. I likes what I like. I eats what I eat. I eats what I eat, and I likes what I likes. I likes what I likes. I eats what I eats. So that's
what I am.
I am's what I am's.
That's what I am.
Yes. So sit right there. So so folks out there, if you sit right there and you like to tear people down, the thing, and that's your mantra, you know what? There's a boat that says "Get the fuck out of here." It's on the left. So so there you go.
I
But
dig it.
that's the way it works. So and um, let's see. What we got? We got the player spotlights. I'm actually going to plan on doing. We're going to do player spotlights. Now, this is a cool thing. So for player spotlights, and this is something that I've been thinking about. This is really cool. We will actually give out a gaming treble T-shirt, which is actually what in the works. Which is actually I'll show you one of the designs. It's going to be pretty cool. And you guys will actually earn this shirt when you actually give us an awesome, I don't know, some awesome artwork, or we go through we actually talk about the player. If you do an awesome segment or something cool or whatever it is, it could be anything. It could be infinite combo or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. But if you actually, it is your work, by the way, original. We'll highlight it and we'll put your name on there. We'll watch it or we'll look at it. We'll talk about it and whatever. We'll say, "Oh my God, that's so freaking cool from this guy." We'll probably pick 3 people, and those 3 people, when we actually highlight them and the thing, say, "Your T-shirts are on the way. Thank you for your contribution. It's freaking amazing. Wow," kind of thing. Like the stuff that wow us, the things that like, "Oh shoot," we'll probably have like a whole bunch of entries, and out of those entries, we'll see 3. We'll take those 3. We'll highlight those 3 T-shirts right there. We'll announce it right on the show. And I just want to show you one of the designs, and I've been working on, and you'll probably like the hell out of it. Let me see if I can actually pop it up here. Here we go. I'm gonna pop it up right now, and you're gonna love it. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, yeah, you're gonna like it. You're definitely gonna like it. I think you guys are gonna like it too. I've been holding it against my chest. But what else? What are the things that you guys? Any other ideas that you wanna kind of highlight?
uh, well, besides, we already did this already. We're covering, we cover all the news that's going on in the gaming world. Cover that. We cover that on the gaming spit though, and then we pretty much like talked about. I don't know if I'm missing anything though, but we did talk about our travels and like say for example, I mean, there's going to be times where let's just say for example, like I'm the only one that goes to Evo Japan. What I could be doing is since you guys won't be able to make it, what I can do is that I could take my phone and then record everything that's over in Evo Japan. Like I can show you like all the merchandising, the museum arts that they have, the gameplay sections, some of
Nice.
the tournaments plays over there, some of the cosplays over
Mm-hmm.
there. The developers, and I'll take photos with me meeting the developers. I'll hopefully talk with them, and that's mostly what I'm gonna be doing though for the
Nice.
channel. So because I'm like because me, I love traveling. I love meeting with different people, and I always meet up with my cosplay crew. So that's that's one of the things. That's like an example I want to give. Like if one of us is able to go, or Torrance says, say for example, you go to that popular arcade over in Texas. Say if you was able to go there by yourself, you do the same thing. You record it, show people what they love, and then they'll probably get people to say, "Hey, you know what? I want to go to that arcade place and check that out," or "I want to go to Evo Japan next year because this looks awesome. This was cool." So we can get people out there because they can experience all these events. That's out, you know.
All right.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
yeah, of course,
Well,
of course. So I actually was I'm just showing you guys one of the designs. This is the design
okay.
that's going to be on the shirt. It's actually see right there. It says player things, which is actually like a play off of Stranger Things. but actually it looks like but
See what you did
see
there.
right there, and Gaming
Mhm.
Trouble. So this right here is actually going to be on your T-shirt. And so this is actually
Okay.
going to be the giveaway for those who actually contribute. So this is just a teaser. It's still a work in progress, but I'm actually going to be adding a little bit more to it. But it's actually going
A
to be
taste of things to come.
yeah.
Sure.
So this is a taste of things to come. But this right here is going to be like on a T-shirt, giveaway for those who actually decide to join. To contribute or do something cool, and you'll get like a T-shirt that's going to say on there, and it has Gaming Trouble on there, and you can get to wear it and say, "This is what I got," kind of cool thing, kind of thing. So just to look forward to, which is going to be pretty awesome. So all you gotta do is just tell us your size, and we'll make it happen. But that's like one of the many things that I've been kind of working on the side, and trust me. I mean, there's a lot more in the chamber. I'm working on trying to get little pins. On depending on the tier and all that stuff. And I think Game with Trouble pins. It's gonna be gold, silver, and bronze color kind of thing. Okay. Consider you ever if you okay. Let me see if you let's see if I can gauge your age. Let's just put it that way. You remember Nintendo Power? And
Of course.
depends on how many years you actually were a member. You actually earned what you call Nintendo Power wings that actually had those
I
little
I
pins.
I,
The
I never
pins.
I
got him.
remember that.
Yeah. So
I never got it, but I still
Oh man.
depending on how
don't
many
don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, Tony.
yeah
You weren't the only one.
depending on how
That
many years you actually became a member,
hmm
it'll actually give you a pin based on how many years you actually. Oh, see, Chris remembers Nintendo Power.
ah
Now
How many years is it?
basically you have the 5 year, 5 year, 10 year,
Damn.
and I think it was the
wow,
15 year.
that's pretty
So
cool.
yeah, so you actually get a bronze one, you get a silver one, and then you get a gold one. So you have to. It's a pin that you actually get in the
Forever to
mail.
a kid, dude. 5 years, really?
But Nintendo Power's been around
Wow.
for a long
Well,
time,
well,
man.
too, too. I mean, I used to subscribe to Game Pro for a very long time. I started subscribing to Game Pro. I think it was '93. I started subscribing to them because the thing is that I used to buy those magazines like all the time when I was at the grocery store, and then my mom just told me, hey, she told me, hey, Johnny, why don't you just spend $20 and you get 12 issues for that 1 year. I was like, okay,
Hmm,
so worked out for me.
that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I subscribed to those magazines for a very long time.
Listen,
Game Pro was my
I still remember. I still remember subscribing to Electronic Game Monthly, and
yes, EGM.
when I got my issues, it was wrapped in plastic, and you can
Hmm.
smell it like when you open it up.
Oh yes, the
When you
beautiful
open it up,
smell.
the beautiful smell of a new magazine. You open it up,
Yeah,
and you actually
I
pull
remember.
that bad boy out, and you actually watch. You read the ads. Listen, little kids. I'm gonna call you kids because you guys
Yeah.
don't understand how awesome and nostalgic the little ads were. Because some of those
Oh
ads were
yeah,
so off the freaking wall. You'll be like,
yeah.
"Whoa, is this legal, dude?" There's some, and guess what?
Oh yeah.
And by the way, yes, on some of the bonus episodes that we actually gonna have on our
We are
Patreon,
going to the
yeah,
yes. Oh man.
we're gonna be revealing some very revealing ones that are gonna be like, oh, no wonder you're not showing it
Oh
on
yes.
YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be
I can't wait for it.
it's gonna be wild and raunchy. It's gonna be very very crunchy. Oh yeah, and guess what? Of
I
course.
just want to, yeah, I just want to add, like, I would always be at my mailbox, like, because my Game Pro magazine would always come like it's like the second week of the month,
Mm.
and I would go there like that mailbox almost like every day on the week of the month to see if my issue came in, and the big stupid grin on my face, smile, the smile for when I see that magazine in that mailbox.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
I got
oh
a fun
yeah,
question for
it
you
was
both.
Yeah, what's
beautiful.
that, buddy? What you got?
Go ahead.
What was your favorite video game magazine that you've ever received in the mail and went nuts for? Like, what issue? Do you remember an issue, a favorite issue?
Oh yeah.
Anything,
Oh
any
yeah.
publication,
Oh,
whatever.
Oh my
It's
God.
yours,
okay.
Yeah.
personal.
Yeah.
I want to know the
I got
chats.
one.
I want to know the chat too.
Okay, I got one. Yeah, let the chat definitely let the chat out. I remember that I had an argument with my next door neighbor who told me that Mortal Kombat 2 for the Super NES was not going to have blood and gore. Okay, and I told him no, that is not true because I spoke to people over at the arcade and they had sources saying that it will. So he was like, oh, he said, oh, you talked to them. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? And then later on, I
Forrest
think
knows this
Torrance
guy.
remembers the story.
Forrest knows the
Huh?
I
guy.
remember. I remember this. I remember the magazine, dude. I remember.
I think yeah. So what happened was that I came back from vacation. I think we were at Pennsylvania. Went to Hershey Park. It was so cool. And but when we came back, so I saw arguing with him. My dad came out. He was like, hey son, you got we just checked the mailbox. We got a lot of stuff here. You got your new issue of Game Pro. So I said, oh cool. So I went to go grab it. I said thanks dad. It was the issue with the death and the return of Superman on Game Pro.
Yes.
And and then when I took a look at it, it said previews of Mortal Kombat 2 and actual screenshots. So I looked at it. I went to the Mortal Kombat 2 section, and they actually show blood and gore and fatalities on the Super NES versions right there. And I showed it to his face. I was like, what do you got to say now? What do you got to say
Money
now?
talks
And
for Nintendo.
dude, he felt stupid. And everybody and all the kids came up to me. They wanted to look at it. And he just sat there all alone because he made a fool out of himself that day.
The Super NES version, I think, was one of the highest grossing Mortal Kombat
Yes.
that came out for.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool. That was like
because it was the closest to the arcade. It was the closest to closest to
Yes.
the
It
arcade.
so was.
Yep.
Exactly, and that was actually my favorite issue because it was not only because of the magazine, but it was that day that I proved somebody wrong when he told me that the Super NES version of Mortal Kombat 2 was not going to have blood and gore.
Yep.
So
and Acclaim, I actually that's another people. That's more people that those are people I'm trying to reach out to. If you Acclaim, if you're watching this episode, please listen. I actually would love to see you guys and if they come on to our show and if they talk about your awesome return, stuff like that.
oh, dude, I know somebody. Dude, I know somebody who works for Acclaim. Though I know James Spinks.
Oh, cool.
He actually worked on. He actually worked on Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat 2, and he did all the home versions the home versions of Mortal Kombat, and he's done some Acclaim titles. He's done Bart's Nightmare. He's done Double Dragon 3, The Scarred Stones, and he did WWF Rage in the Cage on the Sega CD.
Well, perfect. Because I mean, like this, that's
I'm friends with the dude. We actually met over there. Yeah, we met at the Urban Action Showcase Film Festival back in October.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm friends with the guy. We follow each other, so maybe one day we'll see if we can get him on.
Yeah, that'd be great because that's another let's talk about my next topic. We're thinking about getting guests from the industry on our show, and that's going to happen. And yes, it may be monetized. I think not. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure it out. But it depends on how big it actually is. Our show becomes because believe it or not, we do have lofty goals. We are looking for 1,000 subscribers and everything by the end of the year. It's a lofty goal, but it's attainable. It's attainable. It is. We know it is. But of course, it's up to us. But it's also up to you. Spreading the word. Telling everybody about Gaming Treble. Tell your friends. Tell your dog. Hey, they might talk to their owner. Hey, dog. Hey, like, hey, owner, go play. Watch Gaming Treble. Of course, it's gonna happen. And believe it or not, that's how we grow. We grow with you, and we want to grow. I want us to grow with you, and we want you to grow with us. So this is actually
Big T.
Yes, sir.
We got another buddy coming in. Intro Media Gaming's here saying what's up.
Hey,
another one to pick their brains on and find out what they want
What's
We
up,
right.
bro?
just to bring you up to speed,
What's
we're
up,
trying to
bro,
find
bro?
out what you guys want us to do.
Yes,
What would you
indeed.
enjoy to see
Yes,
on this show?
exactly.
Yes.
What would you guys? What would you want to see on our
Tell us,
show, man?
please.
Yeah, this is 100. This guy right here and everything. You know, I actually met him over in Cali and everything when I went to the Xbox
Oh,
gaming
nice.
showcase and everything. You know,
Awesome.
and believe it or not, I actually watched this guy a long time ago and everything. Yeah, they had an awesome show, Intro Media. Man, let me tell you something. And everything. It's the coolest dude and everything. Always keeping it real. Always keeping it 100. My man. So, like I said,
Oh,
let's
you see
see.
what he said?
You said what we wanted to see you guys do what you guys wanted to.
We
Oh,
want it fun for you too, man. So
hey, you know what? No. But hey, listen. Like I told you, he keeps it 100. He keeps it real. So yeah,
yeah,
it's true.
nice.
Listen, we're being 100% us, and basically that's what it is. We are doing what we want to do, going out there doing what we want to do, and you know we want to see we want to grow with our audience and actually have a good time in the thing and keep it real, and have a good time, man. That's what it's all about, too.
Absolutely.
That's what
Yep.
it's all about, you know. And we're just you know, just about games, man. Talk about the games. Talk about the games we want. Talk about games we like and we don't like. You know what I mean? But that's us. What we like, stuff like that. You know, we don't follow no trends. We don't follow no nothing. We
Yeah.
run our own streets. We pave our own pavement. We build our own house. That's how we roll.
Hmm.
So
Exactly.
this is us.
It's all exactly. This is about fun, guys. Okay. I'm
Absolutely.
pretty sure there's a lot of yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of podcasters out there, and you guys know who you are. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some podcasters that just focus only on the bad stuff and the negative news of gaming, and I'm tired of seeing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's yes. Is there bad stuff happening in the gaming industry? Yes, absolutely. But there is some good stuff out there. All right. There's some games out there that there's people are looking forward to. We can talk about how excited about we are for these games,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, and what we can't wait to see, you know. People don't want to be like going to these sites. I mean, sure, there's going to be people out there that love to see negative stuff and like to talk about negative stuff. We're not that at all. All right, we're not that at all. I mean, if there's something that comes up that's bad, we will discuss it, we'll talk about it, but we're going to throw in some good news as well.
there you go.
And that's what's lacking in the gaming podcast what I've been seeing as of late. So I want to let the audience know about that. That we're not going to be all these other people that you see online, these YouTubers that's talking about nothing but negative stuff and saying that oh this is losing money, this company's that is cutting back on employees, and nobody wants to see that. I mean, I don't know how people can like watch these people and see nothing but negative news all the time. That's that's terrible. That's a terrible way to go on your day.
Facts.
You know.
Straight up facts. And you know, because you know, you speaking like true facts, man. Because listen, I've seen so many podcasts actually take that route, and they think, oh,
Hmm.
this is how we gauge our audience. You know, this is how we gauge our audience. No. See, you're gauging numbers. You're not gauging audience. You're gauging numbers. We're not
Yes,
gauging
it's numbers.
numbers. We're not gauging numbers. We're gauging audience. We're gauging people that actually fucking play games. We're talking about people who play games, you know, and have a good time about games. Yeah, granted, there's some, you know, listen, we will address the elephant in the room. That's what we do. But we don't make a whole entire episode about it, man. We don't like to drag things down. We don't like to drag the energy down.
Yeah.
We want to build the energy up. Listen, we have a freaking
Right.
awesome sponsor and everything called W. Okay? W is all about energy, baby. We're all about pure energy right there. And this is what we're all.
Hmm.
We're trying to build electric energy in the gaming space. Generation play is what we're all about. Players, playing games, having fun. Get on the level, baby. That's what it's all about. And this is what we want people to do. And we're trying to get that. That's our thing. We got right, we got more stuff in the chamber like for later in the year. We got other events. We got special events such as like during the holidays. We always do something fun with that. We did that for Christmas. We did that for uh, Halloween. We had a
Halloween.
Halloween episode.
Halloween one was great.
We had a Ninja Month, which was freaking amazing. Oh, dude,
Oh, Ninja Month was awesome.
let me say something. Ninja Month was the shit. Ninja Month
It
was
was
like,
great.
I think it was like one of our best episodes that we had in a long time.
I can agree with
And the
that.
giveaways, man, come on. We gave away freaking
Yeah.
Shinobi on Avengers. We gave away Ninja Gaiden, freaking 4.
4. Yeah.
Come on, Deluxe Edition. Come on, man.
Yeah.
We are all about giving. We're all about giving. Oh,
Yeah, we do
man.
giveaways too.
So,
I mean, you don't see too many podcasters out there doing giveaways.
no.
So I like to know.
And if I'm
I like
ever
to
in your
know.
towns, I'll hang out with you. Every listener. If I'm ever in your area, I'll
Yeah.
hang out. Just hit me
Yeah.
up.
Or yeah, exactly.
I'm down for that.
Even if even that, or if you're gonna be at a convention, and if I find out that
Definitely.
you're gonna be at the convention, please. I say this all
Go
the
up and
time.
say hi.
I tell people all the time that listen, I'm gonna be at New York Comic Con. If you see me, come up and say hello to me. Come up and say hi to me. That's all. And I'll be gladly take 5 or 10 minutes to talk with you. Why not?
There you go. There
Or
you
even
go.
more.
Yeah. Listen, we also have episodes. We're going to be talking about gaming, like game snacks. What snacks do you play when you game? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what do you munch on, like when you're hanging with your
Lamb
bros.
kebabs.
I like to I mentioned something. Since you mentioned about gaming snacks, though, I used to drink Mountain Dew a while back, though, and my favorite Mountain Dew was that the Halo 3 Game Fuel. I miss that drink so much.
Ah, yes, I remember that. Oh man, that was good, man. That was really tasty.
That was such
It
a
was
that oh
limited
man.
edition though. That's the only problem. It was only
It was
limited.
limited, yeah. It was only a certain amount of time, but I don't.
Yeah.
I have to put it out there. I still miss that drink. I miss the Mountain Dew Whiteouts.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Was
that's
it
one of my
a blue? It was like a blue color, right? It was like a bluish color or something like that. It was like a
The well, the Halo 3 one. The Halo 3 one was orange.
oh, it was
Remember, it had the orange.
orange. Oh, that's right, orange hue. Right.
It was orange. I think when they did like Halo Reach, or I think they did Halo 4. I'm not.
It was Halo 5. I think it was Halo 5.
Was it Halo 5? They did
it was
the
Halo
blue one?
5.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Halo 5. It was
Yeah.
the blue one. Yeah.
Yeah, because there was other. Yeah, they also had more than drinks on. Then I think they started doing Call of Duty ones as well.
Yeah.
So that's it. And they started doing other flavors. So yeah, I kind of missed the game fuel with the Halo 3 version. I thought that was a unique drink, though, and I missed that.
Yeah. Oh, that sugar, man. That sugar, man. You know what though? I was, back then it was the sugar high. Basically, it was some people like because they always associated Xbox with Doritos and Mountain Dew and stuff like
Thanks,
that.
Jeff Keighley.
Yeah,
you have to thank Jeff Keighley for that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Dude,
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
No, but it's facts. No. But it's true.
Yeah.
He actually did.
I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying, that's.
No. But that's truth, though. I mean, Jeff Keighley.
Remember, don't be a dick, be a dude.
Yeah, man. That was disrespectful. But other than that, though, there are other snacks that I actually do like. I mean, basically, I remember we used to eat Twizzlers. I love freaking licorice, man. Twizzlers. Oh, man, dude. Seriously, those things right there are so addicting. Even they're chewable snacks and everything. Doesn't really have that high concentration of sugar, but it's just so damn good. I mean, you just sit right there and you just snap on it and everything as you're eating it. Not too sticky. You just sit right there, you just pull one out, and just put it down and then get back to your games, stuff like that.
Exactly. You know what I like to snap on while I'm gaming?
What's that?
To a Slim Jim.
Slim Jims. Slim Jims, man. Holy cow. I love Slim Jims. Which ones do you like? Do you have the spicy? You like the spicy ones?
Oh, just the regular. Usually the regular one.
You guys make me feel like a pig, man, because I snack on entire pizzas and Philly cheesesteaks and chicken wings while I'm playing.
Dude,
no, but here's the thing, though. I love to have pizzas while I'm gaming, but the thing is that I didn't want to get my greasy hands on my controllers.
See,
I got wet wipes. I got wet wipes, buddy.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
ready for that.
I usually go to the bathroom. I take the hand soap and I just wash my hands for
Dude,
like a good two
gaming
minutes.
gloves.
Keep
Gaming
going.
gloves. Gaming gloves. I always.
No, let me see. Let me see. Hold on, they
Hold
keyed
on.
out.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna fix something here. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can
Okay.
get a clearer picture so you can see for yourself. But
Sure.
because I feel like people need to know about this one. Hold on a second. Let me see.
I eat like a
Oh.
Final Fight character. Seriously, you'll see a whole chicken there or a whole.
So here it is.
Sure.
This right here is the gaming gloves. See if we can get here. These are the gaming gloves right there. See that?
I see it. Yeah.
So these are my gamer
Okay.
gloves. I usually wear these right here or like these right here. I usually wear these stuff like that.
Okay.
You know, but these are like for my heavy gaming sessions. I always wear these kind of things. But I also want to talk about this group because I think they might have disappeared or maybe they changed their name because I don't see them anywhere else. I actually got 2 pairs and I was gonna get more, and they're nowhere to be found. So if you guys,
Oh damn, that's a bummer.
I need to ask you something, Torrance.
Yeah, what's up?
With those gloves, how are they with chicken grease?
Well, I don't get chicken grease on anything. You know, on my hands anyway.
You're bringing up gloves. We're talking about eating.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, here's the thing.
Well, to chicken.
Oh well, yeah. Well, look, dude. I've eaten. You know what I eaten off of these things? Doritos, freaking what is it? Doritos, Cheetos, freaking barbecue wings, buffalo wings. Dude, listen, they're here. You know, and then of course when I'm done, you know, clean hands.
There you go.
You know, but anyway, like I said before. But the thing is, though, no. On a serious note, though, I never like I take the gloves off. I take the gloves off when I eat, and then I put them back on. So I never really get any kind of residue on these bad boys at all. Trust me, it's no. But seriously, because you can wash them. You can wash these. You can. You know, make sure that you wash cold water and tumble dry, because these things right there can easily shrink and rip. You know why? Why? Because I had another pair, the same ones, the white ones, and they literally ripped at the seams. I was like, ooh, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it was the quality of the gloves themselves. It could be, but I actually got another pair though. But they were nice enough to give me another pair, so I got another pair. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something though. That gaming gloves. Gaming gloves was actually really, really awesome. Now, what I would like to do is call them up and say, hey, why don't you change that gamer name and put player on there? Call it player gloves. Put these player gloves on. That'd be awesome. That they maybe make it more distinctive. You know, it's just an idea. Throw it out there. You know, I'm trying to throw it at the wall, see what sticks. But you never know.
Yeah, sure.
Give me a call. Holla. Anyway, yeah. So let's see. What else we got? What other ideas we have? Oh my God. Here's another one. Here's another one that I actually want to throw on there that we're probably going to do in probably so who could do this year. We're gonna do what are you gonna do? We're gonna do one thing where we actually we're gonna talk about certain movies. We're gonna talk about movies that are not gaming related on our bonus episodes also. So we're gonna do funny, crazy, stupid movies that are completely ridiculous, and we're gonna watch it, and we're gonna critique the hell out of it. And
I have a movie we can do. You want to know what it is?
Oh God! What movie got? What movie got?
I think Tony knows what it is. We have to watch. We can only do this on Patreon though. We have to watch the Lost movie that was made in the 80s, and then the footage got lost, but then they restored it. A couple of years ago. Go ahead, Tony. You know what it is?
Oh no, go on.
Okay.
You're already leading up to it.
I'm going to say the title. It's called New York Ninja.
Oh my God, yo! Oh!
My wife and I watched that, man. It was hilarious.
We have to watch that, all three of us together.
Oh,
because
dude.
we are going to scramble that movie because
The
there
voiceovers. The
is
voiceovers are rolling
the
around.
voiceovers. Oh my god, with Don the Wilson Dragon and Cynthia Rothrock. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Wow!
it was something
Oh,
else. It was,
dude.
Yeah. And dude, there were so many botches and goofs in that movie. We have to. That will be perfect for the science mystery science theater gimmick.
Players, you are going to be in for a freaking treat because we are going to roast the living shit out of that movie so
New York
badly,
Yeah, it's
Ninja
gonna
should
be
be a
awesome.
game.
so
I bet
badly.
you would make a
It
good
should.
game.
Well,
Oh my
dude,
god!
they
Yeah, it
did.
would.
No,
It would.
You'll make good
Yeah,
beat
but
'em up.
I just want to say, did you see? You saw the movie poster, right? The movie poster
Yeah,
looks like a Genesis cover.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They're these 80s and 90s martial art movies. They suck as movies, but I bet all of them would make great games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's straight up facts. It's straight up facts. It's gonna be like what's another one? What's another movie that I actually saw the other day? It was freaking hilarious.
Imagine a Jim Kata game.
Oh gosh.
No,
You wouldn't play Jim Kata? You could do
no.
handstand walks up the stairs.
How? How would you do that? How would you even? How would it even
Dude,
work?
it's possible in games,
Well,
sure.
that's I guess that makes right. Oh
Bro,
god, dude.
Atlanta in Street Fighter 3 does Jim Kata moves.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know what?
She even
Yeah.
does that hand play, the hand pummel horse thing on the ground and sweeps you with it.
You know what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess that
you
makes
can make a
sense.
Jim. You can put him
Yeah,
in a fighting game. Put
yeah,
Jim Kata in a fighting game.
of
yeah.
course.
Well, what? Wait. Would it be a one-on-one fighting game, like, or would it be like
Yes.
more like one of those beat 'em ups, like where you
You know
actually
what?
beat the
Both.
character? Oh,
Do it
both.
like
Yeah,
Tekken. Have the
Okay,
you could
one-on-one
do it.
fighting
Yeah,
and then have
okay.
that
I can see that. I can
that
see that.
story mode where you run around and
I can
beat
see.
up
I
like
can see. I can see that. I can see that. You know. Oh man, I've seen some like weird freaking like movies lately, that martial arts
Oh,
movies
dude,
that are just like completely like dude, like
dude. If you go
would
look at
make better
Tubi.
sense as video games. Even the
Yeah,
stupid
yeah,
storylines would work fine for an 80s or 90s
yeah,
video game.
but dude, go look at Tubi and go look at all the martial arts movies on there.
I
Just
have
look at
to.
it. Just
I
look at
have to. I
look
have
at
to.
a big catalog of all those movies
I'm
on
gonna be binge watching. I'm gonna be binge watching a lot of freaking martial arts movies
there.
because
Just
lately I've been on this weird martial arts kick. I've been watching a lot of freaking like the old like ninja, kung fu, freaking like Shogun, freaking movies that are like
oh
there's stuff. There was like I guess they're considered good acting, but not really. But the fighting choreography is like so slow motion, and you hear that
yeah, yeah, yeah. Kung Fu movies, yeah. The Wu Tang.
his skill is very good.
No, Wu Tang shows some quality movies though to
Yeah,
showcase
No,
Wu
no,
Tang
stuff
does
no,
people
have
like.
some
no.
good.
The Wu Tang ones are good, but I'm
Yeah,
talking
they're
about the
good.
ones that
Yeah.
are made from other companies. So I've been seeing them. Even their voice acting, like the dubbing, is like hilarious. Cause you see them like this,
The ones that are filmed in like South Africa or
Okay,
Australia, you got to check
okay.
those out.
Yeah, that's also. I was going to mention Golden Harvest though, but no, Golden Harvest makes some great films.
no, Golden Harvest is fantastic. There was another
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
group.
we
There's
need
another
bad
group.
ones.
They were
yeah.
bad.
Don't forget Golden Harvest was actually involved with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. So yeah, don't forget.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, but no, but there are some really I'm going to say some interesting martial arts movies on Tubi. So
Kickboxer from Hell. Chris introduced Kickboxer from Hell to me. That should be a
oh
game.
God.
Oh, jeez. Wow, bro.
Check out
Yeah.
Kickboxer from Hell. Seriously.
Okay. Yeah, wow. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll have to watch that one too. We'll
That's
watch
one
it.
we're gonna have to watch together.
Yeah,
You
we're
guys
gonna
gotta
have to
check
watch
that
that.
out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we did. If it's on Tubi, we should just like watch it, and then that way we have an idea. They're gonna like roast the crap out of that. But I tell you what, New York Ninja is definitely a must. We
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
blast.
We'll have to definitely do that. And everything.
Yeah,
We'll record it, and you guys will sit right there, and you guys will get first dibs on that, and we'll have what you call a live showing, and then we'll have what you call a pre-recorded showing. In other words, like we'll actually the people who actually are in the higher tiers will get to watch it live, and those who actually are in the lower tiers will get to be able to watch it later. But you have to be on there. But I'll tell you all the details about that in a little bit too, because we're actually no, we got like another hour or so, a half an hour or so.
We got
So
like 10, yeah, ten
yeah, yeah,
minutes,
yeah,
whatever.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that, but
Hmm.
and we're gonna talk about other things too. We're gonna do our collectors. We're gonna do unboxing. That's what
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh yes,
Forgot about that.
because I remember. Hmm.
Yeah.
I do actually did some boxing before. I remember that thing I won from SNK
Yep.
with the fights and mature things, and I actually did like a boxing of it. And I showed everybody what I got in there. So I mean, whenever I get some stuff like that, I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys as well.
Dude, did
So
you guys? I mean, listen, Johnny, you actually brought it to my attention when they actually showed me they're gonna bring out a My Shirinu and another
from
freaking
Prime One Studios, yes,
yes.
that
Oh
statue looks
my
gorgeous.
god!
Oh,
Does it
what a
Wow.
bounce?
gorgeous
Oh,
statue.
I know they're
Does
gonna
it
be like
bounce?
a pretty penny, but dude, they are
I'm asking a
so
million
worth
dollar
it.
question. Does it bounce?
I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure, but nah, I don't think it bounces. Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad. They don't have the bounties, but hell, they don't even have a strip
yeah,
move. But other than that, they do
yeah.
they do
Stay
have
still.
it's easy to put together and stuff like that. But it's so freaking it looks freaking amazing. The work
Dude,
that the work that they
go ahead.
do is amazing. The work that they do, the articulation of all the characters that they actually make, chef's kiss, absolutely.
Yeah. Did you see the Chun Li Street Fighter Six one?
Yes. Oh,
That
oh
looks
my,
gorgeous
oh
too.
my God, man.
And they're gonna do,
Wow.
and know what's next? And know what's next after that? They're gonna do an Ivy one from Soul Calibur
That I
Six.
know they said. Listen, you, okay.
Yeah.
They,
I'm telling you, man, Prime One Studios is the shit. I got the Kenshiro Fist of North Star one from them,
I,
and I love
I,
it.
I am going to be saving my pennies, and I'm going to want to do the unboxing of freaking Ivy. And you know what? I'm going to be sitting right there. I'm going to be talking about it, and then maybe I'm going to do a Patreon episode and everything where I'm going to do a little bit more extra talk about Ivy.
The
But
details.
yeah,
Okay.
some finer details. Some finer details. But
Gotcha.
still. But anyway, but since we're actually getting to that point, we're gonna talk about our district. We're gonna talk about Discord. We're gonna talk about Patreon. We're gonna talk about all of our connections. We're gonna talk about
What about
more
Steam? What about steaming though? Playing games though with
streaming.
us.
Yes,
Did
game
we talk
streaming.
about
Yes.
streaming?
No, we didn't get
Game
to that.
streaming. Yeah.
Yes, we are going to be
Okay.
streaming
I don't want to
streaming
miss that.
games. We're going to be streaming games, and we're actually thinking
Yeah.
about trying to do it maybe on a Tuesday-ish or something like that. We're
Tuesday
going to
will
do
be
more. We're
perfect.
going to do more shows in between, but it's going to be more streaming, unboxing, smaller episodes for more engaging type of episodes that are going to be fun, that will get more of your attention, more of your crowd. If you like it and you actually feel like you want more, we'll do more. Like I said, we're just trying to see what actually what gets your attention. If it gets your attention, you like it, we'll keep on doing it. If it doesn't, we'll scale back a little bit. We'll try something new. We'll try something different. And, maybe something that you might also like. But like I said, these certain things that we are throwing at you are things that we are in the works right now doing. So trust me, when it's in fruition, you will see it and you'll be like, oh damn, oh yeah, yeah, buddy, it's gonna be awesome. So but yeah, let's talk about that. We're gonna be talking about where you're gonna be able to find us, because I'm actually trying to gauge more locations of where our show is gonna be aired. Right now, I'm actually looking into trying to do a podcast that's more like a podcast that you can listen to. So Spotify, a few other places like that, where we actually record our show and you won't see us, but you'll hear us, and we'll be doing all of our thing on that, and you'll be able to listen to us via Spotify, which is going to be pretty cool. So you won't see anything, but you'll be able to hear it. Like if you're in the road, if you actually watch, on, probably in your car or whatever, and if they're in the laundromat and you don't have time, you don't really want to pull out your phone, you'll see,
You can't watch us
can
or for
watch
any
it.
reason. You can all
Yeah,
listen. So yeah,
you can listen to us because we got beautiful, sexy voices right there. You can listen to us all freaking afternoon, 2 hours worth. It'd be awesome.
They're gonna be more funny because it's gonna be all audio.
Yeah, and
I'm down with that.
that is true too.
sure.
So yeah, so you won't be
Yep.
able to see our handsome faces, but you'll be able to hear our amazing voices. Um,
Hmm.
so those are things that we're working on right there behind the scenes. I'm looking at probably a 2 or 3 month window, probably even less. That we're going to try to have our show that's going to be like that too. With Discord, I got to talk about Discord. Yes, we are going to be interacting on Discord more often. So that means we're going to have a nice little fan page that's going to be directed to you, the fans, and of course, we're also going to have a Patreon only little spot that's only for Patreon fans, so you can hear about all of our future things that we're going to be putting out there, so you'll get the first word before anybody else. So that's going to be a little fun. We're going to put that out there in our future episodes. That's going to be out there. And of course, more channels that we're going to be streaming our show so that you can see us. We're considering, but it's not definite. Maybe Twitch again because people mentioned about Twitch to me a lot.
Mm.
And
I don't know about Twitch though. Twitch
yeah,
is
it's like I said, it's a very dicey road for that. TikTok though, on the other hand, is something that I'm actually looking at as well. We could do a TikTok streaming on TikTok. That's something we could probably think about doing. So that way we can actually gauge the fans elsewhere, which is actually pretty cool. And of course on X as well. So multi-streaming is actually in the cards.
yeah.
So that way you actually get several places to gauge with us and talk to us and actually be able to, you know, interact with us. So if you have a X account or if you have a YouTube account or a TikTok account, whatever it is, you can be able to go to our show and interact with us and stuff like that. And as we grow, we'll be able to grow with you as well. Now, as for the Patreon, we are going to be working on a few things like our tiers are going to be better. We're going to make better tiers. Like the tiers are going to be more organized and better. So that means the more you actually donate, the more incentives you'll get. For instance, like I mentioned before, bonus episodes. We are going to have live ones and we're going to have ones that are pre-recorded. The pre-recorded ones are the ones that you'll be able to see after the live one is already done. So that means depending on what tier you are, you'll get the live and you get to watch it before anybody else, and then everyone else will actually be able to see it, which is actually that's a plan. Plus, of course, we're going to be giving away T-shirts, not the one that I showed you on there. It's another one, it's different T-shirt that you're going to be getting for those who actually donate to our Patreon. So that's going to be something. It's only one T-shirt per first time. I have to try to explain to people. People are like, "Oh, is it every time you donate?" No, the first time donations. First time donations, you only get one. So if you actually become a member, you get one T-shirt. You're not going to see another one in the mail because you already got it. So that's how it works. But that's for the that's for the bigger tiers. Smaller ones, we'll actually put your name on. We're gonna do it with a little screen. I was trying to do a scrolling thing, and I was thinking about no, I'm just gonna have it up in the middle of our stream, and we'll show all the people who actually have donated, and all the people who actually are part of our. And we're actually gonna have a special name for you. We're still trying to figure out exactly what we're gonna call you guys. So that's something we're working on. And Tony, I think you had one idea in mind. I forgot what you said. You said something that you called them Treble-lights or Treble fans
Oh,
or something. I forgot
I was
what it
trying to
was.
think about it. I was just trying to think of a name for all of us.
Yeah,
Treble
yeah,
Ash.
yeah.
But
we're working on that. We're trying to figure out what to call you guys. Something's going, but don't trust me. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. You guys are going to love the hell out of it. And of course, when it comes to the jokes, we're gonna still do the freaking jokes. We're gonna man. Let me tell you
I'll
something.
never stop joking, dude.
Oh
Oh,
man,
come on.
You ain't
Never
laughing, you
stop
ain't
that.
living.
we are
Yeah,
going to
exactly.
be we are
Rock.
the pranksters. We are the jokesters. Our show episodes are going to be funnier. They're going to be a little bit more edgier. I mean, of course, when it comes to YouTube rules, and of course, we're going to have to get to the edge of the thing, but sometimes we have to be tiptoe over the edge just a little bit,
Yeah.
But we can't go over the edge because if you do, then they tend
Yeah.
to talk to people. But other than that, nah, man, we're loose. We are all loose. We are out of our cages, baby. That's right. And if you don't give us our bananas and everything, we go wild. And that's how it
Oh,
works. And that's how it works.
yeah.
Um, so um, so yeah. So you guys got anything else you wanted to kind of throw in there before we actually roll out of here? Because we so before
Well,
we because we
I
because
there
think
believe
was
that's
an
pretty
idea I
much it.
had.
what good.
What was the idea?
There
Go
was an
ahead.
idea I
What?
had, but I'm going to keep that under wraps until I develop it a little more. But
Oh,
there's
okay.
big surprises coming
Okay.
up for the fans too.
Ah,
Yeah, Taurus remembers, but I can't
oh,
put it out there yet. It's too big.
oh
I
yeah.
don't want scope creep to happen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
it's going to happen.
Okay. All
Woo
right.
boy.
Awesome.
Oh buddy.
Now here's the
Oh
thing. Now here's the thing, though. Since I don't know if we discussed this on the last episode. Did we discuss what games are we looking forward to this year of
Yeah,
2026? Did we? We did.
yeah, we did
Okay.
a couple of them. Yeah, when we
Okay.
gave our top 10, yeah, we put some out there.
Okay. Figured that there was some games. Well, all right. All right.
Okay,
So
Chris, Chris,
I guess we're
Chris
done
just
then.
said, Chris just said, what's the edge? I see tons of YouTube videos with no words and shit. Well, okay, here's the thing. It depends on how many viewers you actually have. Now, for us, right now we're under the threshold, so we can say whatever we want. Basically, we're actually not under the radar at all. Once we hit the 500 or more, then things should actually get a little dicier. You know why? Because the
Ah,
monetization becomes a thing. And when
Yeah.
it comes to monetization and everything, if they don't like what you say, they will demonetize your ads and everything faster than fish eat shit. So
Yeah.
that's pretty basically what it is. But since we're under the radar, we can say whatever we want. We can say fuck shit, ass, or whatever we want. It doesn't matter what it is and everything.
I'd like to reiterate that when we talk uncensored, we're personally, I don't mean we're just going to sit there and rip on everything and just go nuts with the curses.
No.
It can also cover things that we can't put out there unless it's behind a paywall for
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
protect ourselves from getting sued.
Right,
Yeah.
there you go.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Don't be
that's
like
the
that. We critique it, and we're showing it and
Yeah.
making money off YouTube for free. Yeah, that's the end of our channel. So that's another reason.
Yeah.
That's another good reason we want to move over some stuff to the Patreon.
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Exactly.
So like I said, but because when it comes to Patreon, there are certain trademarks that we have to be very careful about
Mm-hmm.
putting out there, which is the reason why, like for instance, Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't care if you monetize or not. They will come after you and say, hey, guess what? You actually showed our stuff. Okay. Oh, you don't have monetization? You can't take your money? All right, so we'll take you to court and everything. We'll get money that way.
Yeah,
Nah, bro.
Nintendo is like the
Now,
mob.
Nintendo,
They are like
Yeah.
the mob.
Nintendo
Do
is
not
Yeah.
mess with them.
yes. They're like
Exactly.
they're like the they're like the Yakuza. Okay, let's just put it that way. The thing, it's all or nothing, and that's especially how it works. So yeah, like I said, we gotta tread lightly. Other than that, you know, we're loose, man. We're loose. We can do whatever we please. So, but
I do what I want.
yeah, exactly. And
I do what I want.
yes, exactly. Expect authority. Now, when it comes down to which is Nintendo. Oh God, don't even get me started. The big
Oh.
N, swing them big D's. Um,
Yeah.
they, but
Anything else?
our mantra is basically this. Uh, basically we are the players. Players actually we are the ambassadors of the video game industry. We are the ambassadors, and we are going to be like that because we want to grow the community into something that is so big and so so large that even every single industry pundit and everything won't be able to stop us pretty much. We'll be unstoppable. It'll be like, okay, you know what? Well, these guys and everything, what they say and everything is basically what it is, and that's exactly what we want to do.
Mhm.
So yeah. But other than that, though, that's pretty much our episode. But next time, it's going to be an actual episode. We actually have something pretty awesome in store with you guys. Oh, you're gonna love. You are gonna love
And
it.
this like talking about stuff.
No, listen, no. Yeah, I know. You know, this is like a bleh episode and stuff like that. But we wanted to kind of be transparent with you exactly where we wanted to go with this. Where we wanted to go with our channel because next episode is where we're gonna be all in, and you gonna strap in because our first episode is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a doozy. You are gonna love it. And of course, Johnny, Tony, of course, we're going to be discussing more and everything when we're off the air. But trust me,
Right.
players, when I say this first episode is going to be so freaking awesome, I mean it. And when I say it, it's the truth. I say what I say, and I means what I means.
I am's what I am.
And I ends what I am.
Okay, Popeye.
So anyway, but
I love Popeye.
oh, Popeye is awesome.
Yeah. Popeye's awesome.
Yeah.
I still watch them.
Well, we got to talk about Popeye for a second, though. You know, I mean, let's go off the cuff a little bit. Popeye, man, let's talk about this dude. Okay, he's a sailor.
Where are you going?
No, he's a sailor. Okay, he's got big ass forearms and stuff like that. Now, I gotta ask you a question. Is there some steroids inside of his spinach? Because there's no damn way. There's no damn way. There's no damn way. He's sitting right there. He's squeezing that freaking can, that thing, eating that through his pipe. By the way, he swallows.
Sometimes teeth with the mouth. It depends on the situation.
Whatever it is. Man.
Popeye goes to the gym and only works his forearms and his calves.
That's all he needs.
He skips.
That's all
He just does calf raises and wrist curls, and he calls it a wrap.
He skipped ab day. He skipped ab day and everything. Went straight to.
He just straight up skinny except for his
He
forearms
just wants
and
to
his calves.
do his arms. That's all he cares about. He doesn't care about anything else.
My gosh, man! Because every single time he eats that spinach and stuff like that, his arms turn into freaking steamboats and stuff like that. Or turn into
got it in box too. Popeye boxed.
Oh, that's true.
There's
He
a
did
couple
box. Oh yeah.
boxing.
Well, as a matter of fact, in the Popeye in the movie, he actually did boxing also. And here's a pop quiz. Who was the one that he faced inside the ring? Ooh, that's a pop quiz. Yeah, I want to know. I want you guys. This is a nice little one because you already know Robert. You already knew Robert Williams played as Popeye, but who was the opponent? Who was the one that he faced in the ring? And he actually is a famous boxer. Who was it that he actually faced in the ring?
Damn.
Let me look because I think I know where you're going with that, but I don't.
No.
I'm wondering if the guy I'm thinking of, he might be too old or too young. Hold on. I'm gonna find out.
Oh man, his liver was shot. Chris, he said his liver was shot. Oh my god! Wow.
Okay.
Bro, nope.
What was the character's name?
Damn, must have been the whitest Muhammad Ali I ever seen. Holy cow, man!
I fought Ali.
Woo! No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Who was it?
It's not bigger. Oh, come on now.
The big bald dude.
Yes, he's a big bald dude. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nope. Give up.
Peter Bray.
Yeah, but what was his name in the ring?
Oh, it was like Oxblood something.
No.
The boxer?
Yeah, Butterbean.
Yeah, the boxer
That's
he
not
fought.
Is that Butterbean?
Butterbean.
I don't think that's
That was
Butterbean, dude.
Butterbean? Are you sure?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that's Butterbean.
I don't think that's Butterbean, dude.
You don't think it was
Let me check.
Butterbean?
I gotta look this up.
Nope.
Hold on, let me go over there.
I don't think that's Butterbean, dude.
Oh, come on, hey, guys.
Butterbean's name is Eric Esch, and the guy who's credited in IMDb is Peter Bray. And that guy passed away.
No, that
Butterbean's
was
still
Peter
alive.
Bray. That was Peter Bray.
That was Peter Bray. Oh,
yeah. His
damn.
His name in the movie was Oxblood Oxheart. That was his name.
Oxblood Oxheart. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Butterbean would only be 14 years old.
Yeah. That was
at the
Peter,
time of that movie.
Peter Bray.
Holy cow! You know what?
Right.
Damn! There you go. You know what? Damn!
Butterbean would be 14.
I just boxed myself. Holy crap! Holy crap!
Oh,
but you know what though? But he
looks like Butterbean.
But he looks like Butterbean. He does look like Butterbean though. If you actually think about it, because he's a boxer.
Also looks like King Kong Bundy. You know.
Yeah, that's well, it wasn't King Kong Bundy. Definitely wasn't King Kong Bundy. King Kong Bundy is shorter than him. Dude, he's much shorter than that guy. This guy was like almost 7 feet tall. He's huge. Guy was big.
Butterbean height. Butterbean's 5'11".
5'11". Yeah, see, that's probably the reason why.
Yeah. Every time I think about Butterbean, I always feel so sorry.
Peter Bray is 6'7", 6'7". So
yeah,
that's a big dude.
That's a big dude, bro.
Yeah, he is a big guy.
Holy cow, but you know what though? But other than that, even though I botched that one, but the really awesome thing about that film, especially since Robert Miller playing as Popeye, it's like he played a pretty damn good Popeye, even though Popeye that's not supposed to have hair.
That was a great movie. That's one of my favorite movies.
The way they did it was at that time was actually pretty damn good.
He actually
Shelley Duvall was actually a really good olive oil. She actually looked like her.
And you know what's funny about that too? When Shelley Duvall actually passed away, and I think God bless her soul. She, it was great. It was a great film, all together, and believe it or not, someone actually made a meme with Shelley Duvall and everything actually getting welcomed by Robert Williams and everything in heaven.
Oh yeah.
And I saw that and I was like, oh man. I said, wow. But the thing is though, Shelley Duvall, when she passed away, she was like what, in her 80s? Something like that? Like 70s? 80s?
I think she was pretty old. She was up there.
Yeah, she was up there. And
she was in some bangers too.
She was an amazing actress. She
was amazing.
She was an amazing actress. She actually played with. Shelley Duvall played with. Let's see, with Robin Williams.
She was in The Shining. I remember she did. Shining. She was actually in Suburban Commando with Hulk Hogan.
Suburban Commando. She actually was played opposite of Steve Martin in Roxanne. She actually played as a sister.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wow. She was in a lot of freaking films. Holy crap.
Look on our IMDb. She's got a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was the perfect olive oil.
She was.
Perfect.
She was.
She nailed it. She nailed it.
Yeah.
No one else could play her.
Mannerisms and even the way she spoke.
Exactly.
Perfect. So but other than that, nothing. Getting off of Popeye. All right, fellas. It's been an awesome night, awesome gaming. I'm getting back into my gaming. I have to get back into my gaming.
Blow me down.
Yeah.
Blow me down. Oh, speaking of which, another thing, the Nintendo version of Popeye, amazing game. Still haven't beaten stage 5 yet. Which is
really?
Which I don't understand. I don't understand
really?
Why. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. No. Whoa. No. See, remember, stage 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Stage 1, 2, 3, 4. Stage 1 is 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Then it's stage 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. Then it's actually stage 3, 3, 1, 3, 2. I can't be stage 5. Stage 5 is just like freaking ridiculous. So
Man, you got a lot farther than me then.
yeah, it's hard. It gets hard because the witch shows up more. Freaking, I believe it was Bruto actually jumps down more now because as
Yep.
soon
And
as
the
you're under
spinach duration's a lot shorter.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
All right.
absolutely. Yeah, he like when you knock him down, he go right back into the out of the water and everything, and climb out. I was like, oh man. So getting
Yeah.
and the spinach doesn't show up that often. The spinach actually goes out in the different tiers and everything a lot faster now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
getting the spinach is actually harder. Stuff like that. And collecting the hearts even harder as well because the hearts actually fall down a lot faster. And also
Yeah.
when it gets down to the bottom, you hear the kind of thing.
It's
Yeah,
stressful. It's a stressful game, dude, when it starts getting pretty bad.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. That's good, man. But anyway, that's enough for this episode of Game and Trouble. I'm glad that you joined with us and everything, and I hope you stick with us this year. This year is going to be absolutely awesome. This is, of course, the year of the player. We are going to be building a big communities, big games, big awesome shows. We're all about it. And of course, I want you to be with us. So let's do our outros and let's get out of here because we have a lot of work to do.
Who's in first, me?
Yeah, whatever you
Okay.
want. Yeah, jump in,
Look,
man. Do your
You know
thing.
what? I did. I want to say hi to Daryl, but we'll see you later. He just got here. Daryl just got here. So say what's
Oh,
up to
okay.
him.
Hey,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but-
Daryl,
How's it
man,
going, Don?
dude, where you been, bro? Ah, man, I'm glad you showed up. I mean,
Well,
but that's right. It's
That's
all, it's all,
true.
it's all good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
what's going on? I want to give a shout out to all the players that are here today. Daryl, Chris, Intro Gaming, everybody who showed up, man. Thank you for coming. And I actually I try to follow everybody back now. On top of that, we had a great time. Get ready for a great year. And I don't have anything else really, except I'm calling it back. How we're structuring the show, Coach Scott Hall, like it or not, we are taking over.
Yeah.
Level up, players. I'll see you. I'll see you in a few days.
Johnny?
Right. Yeah, just want to say all the players, thank you for tuning in with us, though, and we was happy to discuss all the plans of what we're going to be doing. So this year is going to be very interesting. So please stay tuned with us.
Mm-hmm. And of course, as you may know, and I'm pretty sure you do, Xbox is going to be having a showcase this month. So we are, of course, and that's a later
What day is
announcement.
that on?
I think it's on a Thursday or is it a Tuesday? I think it's a Tuesday or Thursday. I'll double check on that and I'll get
Okay.
back to you. But I
Yeah,
know
you know what it is? Maybe we could do a reaction to it, though, like we did with the other show. So we'll see what happens.
exactly. Based on our hours and how it's going to be working out. But yeah, Xbox is going to be doing their thing,
All right.
and we are we're going to be all over that, and of course the many other episodes is still so every player out there, far and wide, welcome to our gaming treble showcase. We are going big 1000 and beyond. Be with us. Be better. Be a good player. Level up. And we will see you on the next episode of Gaming Treble. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good weekend, players.
Arriva Dirch.